I
everyone.
stream.
Hello, clickety clacky.
That's
And
me typing in your URL so I can pull you up on my
I
stream.
know it's fine.
Bang.
Also, don't forget to join Foundry because this time it works.
Good call.
This time it actually works.
Really?
You know?
That's crazy.
Really?
It still didn't let me move massive because the game is paused.
Because the game is paused. Fuck you! Don't scare me. Don't you fucking scare me. Also,
I went to go check to see if I could move my character because that was a problem we were having last week.
I know, but I tested it. Also,
good thing to check.
Before anything else, the moment we started, Collector has given you a hero point. So I'm gonna
Let's go. Yeah.
No, Collector's trying to be a good girl, and I don't like it.
Thank you, Collector.
No.
Thank you.
Love you, Collector.
You're so kind.
But yeah. So DC20, go check out DC20. It's on Kickstarter now. I really like the rules, so I'm going to start using some because on the other campaign that I'm running, I'm actually using some of the DC20 rules. And it's looking pretty good, and I like the other rules. So, but we'll see, But it's good, and you should check it out. Also, I didn't do this because I forgot. Hi, everybody! It's Amara Angels, episode 11, because this is the actual episode 11, not the other one. The other one doesn't count.
That was fake.
That was a fake news episode.
It was.
Yeah, that nothing happened of note, nothing at all. So, hello everyone.
Hello.
I am Massive Effect, your master of ceremonies, aka the DM, aka the one who talks a lot.
That's you, all right.
That's me. And I'm here joined by my wonderful friends. Let's go from right to left this time. Hello, Spyro.
Hello.
Is that how you want to introduce yourself to everyone? Is that
No, but I wasn't expecting to be the first.
Yeah, that's why I did it. Aha. Yes. We also have Savian. Hi.
Hi.
Apparently that's how we're starting today. We do not have our beat today yet. He'll join us. He's on the road right now, and he's going to be playing while in a moving vehicle. So that's healthy and not dangerous. But Don't worry, I'll be operating the character and everything else. He only does the talkie parts. Don't you worry, he's not gonna crash because of playing D&D. Nobody's ever
It'll
died
be
because of D&D.
fine.
And finally, we have Oceanex.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, that is me. I'm Ocean X.
Yes, you are. And why is the sound alerts not playing? Did I not have?
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! No alert box. No alert box. I'm
Um,
sorry, Spyro. No alerts. I'm gonna turn off the alerts because everything has to be
Don't worry.
broken, right?
I'm
I'll
gonna
tell you
roll
what
one
I'm gonna
again.
do.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
be
tabletop
back for
game
like 1
probably
minute
has
to go
Hey,
for
has
loo.
caused somebody to
So,
crash?
be right back, everyone on my stream. You have massive
back.
stream
Hi, I'm
that you will get
Massive,
to
and this is
playing.
Massive Stream.
Enjoy. You can go check out Massive Stream if you want. I've pinned in the link in the chat of my stream. Be back.
Hi, but you know what? You know what? How about this? While Oshio's away, let me just recap what happened. Yes, Spyro, you're moving. Very
Well,
nice.
I was checking if the game was paused or not.
No, the game's not paused. So in the last episode of Amara Angels, the party entered the second round of the Tournament of Champions. This tournament that they have joined as a group to win the fabled Ring of 3 Wishes. Hell yeah. Where one of the wishes is already promised to their employer, so it's technically just a ring of 2 wishes, but it's still 2 wishes. Anyway, and there's 4 of them, so do the math. Everyone, do the math. But yes, in the last episode, they managed to succeed in the first round, which was a battle royale with 12 other teams, where they managed to be one of the 3 surviving teams. And as the second round began, they discovered that some of their loved ones, some of the people that they care about, were imprisoned by this wacky, very, very powerful wizard who's organizing the tournament. And these people were kidnapped, stuffed into, actually, no, just time locked under or over a trap. And they were told that they now have a choice: sacrifice the people that they love for the ring by saving another team's hostages, or they can forego their chance at having the ring for themselves by saving their own hostages. The party argued in a totally not session last week. The party argued, but in the end they decided they will be sacrificing their own loved ones for the chance to get a ring. So they decided to go rescue Wildfangs, another team's hostages, which as far as they know is a child.
But why?
It's a little
Why would
child.
you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Which is pretty, you know, reasonable. If they're gonna save someone, might as well save the child. And we ended with the party standing before the doors that are now open. There was 3 doors. There were 3 options. They chose the door that led to Wildfang. And as the doors open, they realized that because there's another caveat that I forgot to mention. If another team rescues the hostages before they do, everyone else's hostages die. So if they fail, so if they're not the first ones to get to the hostages, they're screwed. And I already random rolled to see how long the other team is gonna take doing this. So I did the whole path for the other teams to get there. It was pretty interesting. We'll see how the rest of the party does. Yeehaw. So as we return, can I change the music? As we returned, The party is in front of the doors. I assume you all go in, rush in, run, or what have you. But I do want to ask, what is the marching order?
I am pretty tanky, so I will probably be towards the front. In front of,
Okay.
our squishy mages. Maybe the other
Yeah,
person towards the front will be our other person who wears armor.
Maybe. Possibly. I consider it.
I would say even plate armor.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
That would be crazy. Could you imagine?
Workers just
It's
giving
actually
me a
not.
villain
It's
point.
actually not plate armor. Is the funny part because it's splint armor.
Oh, it's splint armor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it's the is it the mithril? No, it's the adamantine, right?
The adamantine, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have plate armor, and then I got adamantine splint instead.
Which is less AC, but you can't get crits, so
Yeah,
that's
which
fun.
is pretty good.
Also, I just got a villain point from Work because Work is my best mod and my favorite mod, and I love
Hey,
him.
listen, everyone in my stream,
No.
can you go to Massive Stream and redeem hero points
It's
for the party?
It's
Thank
2,000. It's 2,000 points, Oshio. They're not gonna
Well, I
get it
guess you just-
this
I
fast.
guess you've just got to open Massive Stream and log in there and hang out and enjoy
Yeah.
enjoy the D&D. I guess you just got to do that. you know?
Enjoying D&D? How silly!
Crazy.
That's crazy. Imagine. Anyway, you
Wait,
move.
Before
You
we
should add a
go-
redeem in your stream that you only turn on during the Massive's D&D stream while you are simul streaming. That's for a hero point, but it's the Greek sandwich.
No.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what's a Greek sandwich?
It's a Greek sandwich.
It's spelled gyro, but it's pronounced hero.
Oh, gyro point. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We got there, Seb, and it was funny. Thank you, Seb. Actually, quick tangent. I've been thinking about gyro and shawarma so much. I ordered one today for dinner. So you know what? It fits. Thank you for my tech
Oh.
talk. Yeah, it was
Enjoy.
my
It fits where
No, I just
it fits where Massive.
yeah, because gyro. It's
Opa.
Opa. Okay. Anyway. Let's move on as you go down the path. All right, you go down the path. Before you, my dear participants, as you continue down the path, you actually been running for a solid minute or two down this path, and as you finally see something ahead, you see that there is a door. A spooky door. No, it's actually just a metal door, but Ooh. You can move your tokens if you want.
So would anyone like to open the door, please?
Who's opening the door? You can just click the door icon. You can little door icon if you want. Whoever wants to do it, you can do it. There we go. All right. And as you open the door, I don't know who did that, but as you open the door, you see that someone else is already in this room.
It's me. I open door.
You open door. As Serena opens the door, you see before you.
Why let me go inside? Oh, there we go.
And now
saying I
you're
collided with the wall.
inside. Yeah, because of the
door.
the collision. It's because of the collision system. I should have put it a little bit to the right or to the left. I don't know, but yeah.
I can't see anything.
Hey, hi RB, Opa.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing? All right, so let me describe it so RB can know what's going on. Before you, oh, by the way, Spyro, did you just cast Mage Armor on yourself? Is that what happened?
Before we entered the door.
Okay, cool. Um, you did spend a couple of minutes walking. So you've been walking in this corridor for a couple of minutes. And as you enter this room, the first room that you've encountered in this passage, you see the enormous back of Wildfang as he is on top of this very big red carpet in front of what seems to be two doors and two statues. One statue is made of gold, holding a sword, and one statue is made of silver, holding a shield. Upon you entering, you hear Wildfang as his arms are crossed and he's just grumbling to himself. He turns around and sees you. Oh, you came to save my hostage.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I too have chosen that.
We can see that.
Fortunately, I'm stumped.
Why?
Come here. He signals for you to get closer. Let's say Violet gets a little bit closer as well, because you
I'll
can't
get
stop me, RB.
Whee!
Oh no, how terrible.
How
Violet's doing exactly what I would want her to do.
Yeah, so you do see there's the two doors, one door over here, one door over here. There's the two statues, and he points. This statue says that one path leads to the hostages quickly. The other path is a deadly path that also leads to the hostages. But then the statue says that one of them says only lies and one of them says only truths. And we can ask one question.
Have you already asked a
embarrassed.
question?
No,
Do we each get a... I shouldn't ask a question in case that counts as a question.
I haven't asked anything.
All right. Okay. So
Yeah.
we should ask them. I mean, maybe we should decide on this like farther away, so it doesn't like accidentally trigger
Yeah.
them.
I like that idea.
All right.
Okay. So like, we need a question that well, I mean, we could just ask something obvious, right? We can just ask something like, what color is, like, let's say, like, Violet asked this question. You could ask, what color is my hair? As it, me being you in this situation, because my hair is multiple colors, so it wouldn't work as well. But your hair is only one color, so there's only one correct answer.
Well, what if one of them says white and the other says silver? It's similar answers.
Well, then we know they're both telling the truth. One of them has to
Okay.
lie.
But that doesn't
So we just-
answer which door we need to go in.
Oh, right, it's the doors that are... Wait. Oh, yeah. It's not the... Wait. Oh, yeah, I guess the statues don't correspond to the doors. Hmm.
Are like the statues in front of the doors, or they're just like?
They're in the very center of the room, and there's a door on either side of the statues. You don't know if they correspond to the door or not. It's not specified.
Wait, so is it... Wait. So what... Wait. And I need to go over this again. So one of the doors is telling the truth and one is lying.
One of the statues is telling the truth, and one
one
of the
of the s-
statues is lying.
S- So wait.
One of the statues will only tell the truth. One of the statues will only lie.
Oh,
Did one of
We
the
need to
so
statues
ask.
tell you that, or did both of the statues tell you that one tells truth and the other
One
how
of
did
the-
you find this information out?
Because one of the statues told me that.
Which one?
The gold one.
The gold one. Okay. So we need to come up with a question related to the doors. That
What if the gold one is the
will-
lying one?
Yeah. There we go.
If the gold one is the lying one, then it means that it was lying about whether or not they were telling the truth.
Yeah, exactly. It could be that both of them are lying, or both of them tell. Well,
No,
it could only
the
be that
gold
both of them are
one
lying.
told me that one of them tells the truth, and one of them
Right.
tells only lies. The silver one told me that one path leads to the hostages, and one path
Oh,
is a deadlier path to the hostages.
did it say which path? Are the paths labeled?
You know what? Yeah, there's an A and a B.
Okay, so
So if the gold statue is telling the truth, then that means that therefore the silver statue is lying by default, which means that its information about the doors is wrong. If the gold statue is the liar, then that means we don't know anything about the silver statue because we don't know whether the silver statue could also be lying or it could be telling the truth.
yeah, so we
Because we
need to
can't
just
trust the gold
all we need to do is determine which of the statues is telling the truth, because then we'll know what information to trust. So we just
But
need to
that-
ask
if we
them a
get one-
question.
If we get one question, if we only get one question, that doesn't help us determine which door is which.
Wait, we
in
don't,
theory,
we don't know
if
which
we
door is
did-
which. Didn't you say they were labeled?
We don't know which door. Even if we knew the gold statue is telling the truth, or the silver, let's say we knew that the silver statue is like telling the truth, and that one door leads to the hostages quickly, and one's a more deadly path. Then just knowing that that's the statue telling the truth doesn't tell us which door is the easier path and which one is the more deadly path.
Okay, Osho, just
Right.
so you understand, the door that is next to the gold statue doesn't necessarily mean that it's the one that is the truth. If the gold statue is the one telling the truth, it doesn't mean that the door is the one assigned to the gold statue. The
No,
doors,
right. I meant like, so we don't know which door is the hard one and which is the
yes.
supposedly easier one. Okay.
You don't know you don't know which of the statues is telling the truth, which of the statues is telling a lie. If there that is even a
Right.
thing, if
Wait.
is even a thing for the paths.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
If we ask one question to both the statues, will only one of them answer, or will both of them give their own answers to the same question?
In this case, I'm gonna say one would assume that if you ask one question to a you can ask one question to a specific statue.
Okay. So if I ask a question to the statues, only one would answer. I would need to ask specifically to one. Okay.
Wait. We can wait. So both the statues won't answer.
You can okay, sorry. You can ask a general question to both statues, or you can ask a question to a specific statue, but you only get one question.
Okay.
And it's total not per
Regardless
person.
of
Yeah, no, if we ask a question, we need to ask it to both of them.
exactly,
Sure.
because we need to see how the answer is different or not.
So what we need to do is we need to ask a question that both determines which door to go through and determines whether a statue is telling the truth or not.
We ask them to
in the
tell
same
us what
question.
the other statue, what door the other statue would tell us to go through.
I am this close to just kicking one of the doors down and rushing in. You just see as Wildfang is getting anxious.
I agree with Serena. We could ask which we can ask the statues which door the other statue would say is more dangerous.
Okay, but what
Because then,
if
if one is telling the truth, then it's going to say, oh, the other statue would point to the least dangerous door, and then if one statue is telling the lie, then the statue is okay. Basically, like if we ask which one is the more dangerous one, then the true statue is going to point to the more dangerous door, and the lying statue is going to point to the least dangerous door. If we ask the statue instead what the other statue would pick, then basically the true statue would say, hey, that other statue's lying. It's going to tell you to pick the least dangerous path, because we asked for the most dangerous. And then the lying statue, because it's lying, is going to say that the truthful statue will also tell you to take the least dangerous path. Because it's lying. And therefore, basically, they both point to the same door, which is the least dangerous door, and that's the one we pick. That makes sense.
It does make sense.
Right.
Wildfang looks at you confused.
Gala clearly is confused, but pretends to nod in understanding.
You have the highest intelligence, Gala.
What do you mean?
No, I think
Gala's smart.
Wait. Now I'm curious. Who has the highest intelligence? Is it Gala or Kinagrosa? Oh,
I don't know,
I think it's
actually.
Gala. Nope, you have the same intelligence as Kinagrosa. You
Damn.
both are supposed to be very smart.
We're supposed to be the smart ones.
Yeah, Violet cheated. She asked her Patreon.
Violet is very charismatic, which means she, knows riddles. She tells them.
You know what? Sure.
Wisdom.
Oh, Violet's not very good at that either. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Serena's the one that
Serena,
brought up
wisdom.
what we should do, and then you were really
That's
good at
true.
convincing us that it was a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess, is that what we want to ask?
It makes sense.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, Violet's gonna ask the statues.
So Violet moves forward,
Yes.
stands in front of the statues, while everyone watches with bated breath. And what does she ask?
Which door would the other statue say is the more dangerous?
Okay. There is a moment while the DM thinks of how to answer this. I mean, while the statues process the information. Yeah, of course. Okay, which door would the other statue say is the most dangerous? You see the statues, both of their eyes within the helmets light up. And they both begin to turn towards this door. They turn towards the right door. Or door number or B, basically.
They turn towards the door with the big B written on it.
Yeah, with the big B. There's just actually there's just a picture of a B. Not even the letter, just a big B on it.
Wait, what's the picture? What's on the doorway labeled A then?
Hey!
I was gonna say it's a picture of Harson.
Yeah, it's just Harson doing the fingers. Hey! Yeah, so both statues point towards B.
You asked about the most dangerous one, so we should go to A, right?
Well, so no, B should. So basically, if one statue is telling the truth and one is lying, then the true statue would know that B would point to the least dangerous door, and it's pointing to B. And then the lying statue would know that the truthful statue would point to the most dangerous door, and so the lying statue would lie about that and say it points to the other door. So basically, both statues are going to be pointing to the least dangerous door, regardless. So the door they're pointing to is
Yeah.
the least dangerous one we need to take, which is B.
Okay. Yay!
Wildfang,
Exactly. It makes so much sense.
Wildfang's like, I don't understand anything you just said, but if you say so.
Hey, Wildfang, don't worry. Be happy.
Okay, well, I'll take the other door.
Why?
Because we're both trying to save the child. I'm not going to win even if I save her. But you can win. I'll take this other path just to make sure one of us at least gets there.
That sounds like a good idea.
Good.
Yeah.
You just see him literally just raises his foot and breaks the door down.
All
It
right,
doesn't
through door
fit
B.
through the door.
And he leaves.
Through
Nice
door B
door.
then.
Okay. So, the other door, you open it, and it leads
Yeah, I did.
down a corridor. I know you can't move. Oh shit! Can't see. All right, I'm not gonna have Violet go first, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to change paths. So, a door was picked, a door was selected, and you start moving down this corridor, hoping that you made the right choice. Don't.
Well, yeah, we made the right choice. He made the left choice. From our bird's eye perspective.
I love you, Sev.
He did. He
All
did.
right. I just want to point out, I do have 2 villain points. I do want to point that out. This is very important news. I do have 2 villain
Just,
points.
Wow,
Even
thank you
for
for letting us know,
Wildfang.
Massive.
Yeah. I love letting you know how many villain points I have. It's just so much fun. Anyway. Oh, now I have 3 villain points. Thank you, Carbon.
Wow, awesome. I love this.
Ah, so beautiful.
Carbon!
Well, I'm not around to keep track of them, so I guess there's really
I
no
am.
hero or villain points.
No,
That's
no,
that's a
don't
shame.
worry, don't worry. I have a lot of die. I can track them. All right. So, as you continue down this path, it takes a few minutes again, just straight corridor that doesn't change. You just see some torches along the path and it doesn't change until it takes a right, it takes a left, and you see a risen portcullis. You see lights on the other side, and you hear mechanical grinding of gears. These large mechanical pieces colliding with each other. You pass through the portcullis, and you find yourselves in a very dangerous looking room, I'd say. Before you is a long room. Crossing the room on both sides is a beam, a wooden beam with a pillar in the center that is holding up the beam. Immediately, as you get close to the beam, you actually notice it's almost like a seesaw. If you touch one side, it starts to lower it. If you touch the other, it starts to raise. Beneath it, though, you see gears. These large, huge cogs that are spinning in opposite directions. The first ones all rolling inwards, the other ones outwards, and repeat, crushing everything that falls into the middle. It would appear that to cross this chamber, you would have to go through the beams. You also see on both sides of this long room there's these crystals within these metal casings. Some of them have lit up and are glowing. Others seem currently inert. I believe that's an apt description of the room, correct? Yes.
Me, who's played video games, I recognize this kind of room.
It's a puzzle.
it's
Uh,
it's a thing.
Yeah, now the question is it the more dangerous puzzle or path, or is it the least more direct version?
Indeed, that is indeed the question that has been asked.
Can you still cast fly? Anyone?
No.
Violet can, but only for 3 of us. What do the crystals look like? You said there's just crystals that are along the sides. Is that what you said, or
Yes,
like?
there's a creature, there's a crystal, there's a basically these are crystals encased in metal. There's these metal bars that you can see the crystals through, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crystals on either side of this room. So one side has 6 crystals, the other side has 6 crystals, and they are, some of them are lit up, the others are not.
Do they? Well, I guess if someone lit up there by default, have to be some sort of magical in nature. Interesting.
You also notice that there's a fulcrum at the center of this beam that you can walk on. It seems to be the only way to cross on foot is through this beam. There is a fulcrum in the center, which means this beam will lower the more weight it has. It is a balance beam. Dong dong dong.
Something tells me that flying across is gonna. I mean, it's possible, but something tells me that there's something that will try and prevent that. Whether that's these beams firing off something, or I mean, clearly Galdon knows that we have flight at our disposal.
I mean, I don't know. It could just.
Well, this is Wildfang's room. He doesn't have fly. At least that we
True.
know
But
of.
he knows anybody could possibly choose this room.
yes, but given that the previous room was a puzzle, which is not Wildfang's strong suit, it is safe to assume that there is at least a part of the intention of these rooms to be more difficult for the people whose loved ones are at the end of it, in order to make the challenge more challenging.
That's a fair point.
Given that this has a fulcrum and is a weight-based puzzle, it appears that the intention of this puzzle would be to make it difficult for someone who works on his own to get to the other side.
I'm gonna cast
That's some
detect
serious.
magic.
That's some serious wisdom right there.
The question is how it works, because we don't know what these lights mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic to at least see what they mean. Oops, I didn't mean to.
No, that just
It's a
means
good
that,
idea.
that actually gives me the range of your detect magic.
I'll move over here.
Okay, all right.
Oh, doesn't follow me, but I would pick up the.
You would pick
The
up
one
the
that's
detect magic. You pick up the detect magic and move around with it. How about that? Now, so you cast detect magic and it starts to, your senses begin to envelop this pillar, this crystal over here. Immediately you detect magic. You do indeed detect magic. It's what magic would this be?
I only know
It's
the
not
shield and
evocation. It's not
magic.
going to fire, death bolts at us. Probably.
This would be transmutation magic.
Okay. Uh,
You detect some rather strong but focused transmutation magic. The magic of friendship. Thank you, Carvin.
So we could Violet could cast fly on 3 of us, and then have basically whoever's the strongest carry whoever's the lightest, and fly like that. If we want to try go about doing it that way, or we can try and actually
You're gonna fly like an eagle.
see about solving the problem,
I think we could
the
fly,
puzzle,
but at least over the.
the fulcrum.
Yeah, definitely go
Yeah.
over the beam.
Mhm. Just in case there's some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Now this is also just a morbid way of looking at things, but we all 4 of us had to decide on where to go, but there's nothing to be said that, just like the previous challenge, it may be that only one of us has to actually succeed and reach the end.
No, that's actually a good assumption. Like, there was nothing ever stated that all of you have to reach the end.
We just have to rescue the hostage,
Yeah,
essentially, based on our understanding of.
yeah.
Yeah, but there's no chronostasis. At least not that we are informed of. We might actually die here.
I know, but it's just worth keeping in mind. Okay,
I
so we
believe
want to try.
I am the strongest. Who is the lightest?
I think I'm the lightest. Me or Violet? Maybe
Violet, I will say, Violet is half
Yeah.
dwarf. She is chunky.
Yeah, Violet.
And
Hey,
you're,
Violet hasn't eaten in years. Okay.
Don't fat shame.
I'm
She's
not
just
fat
big bone.
shaming. You're just fucking half dwarf. They are chunky by nature.
I'm
She's big
corpse
bone,
shaming.
okay?
It's just okay. I'm not fat shaming. Shut up. Yeah, if you die in
big
D&D,
bone.
you die for real.
It would probably, considering that Violet is half dwarfish and Gala has her crazy heavy armor, it would probably be Kinarosa, yes.
I will say that Gala is definitely not the lightest. No fucking way.
Props fat
Armor
shaming
might be a
message.
little bit heavy.
All right, could I
Oh.
conceivably carry Kina Grossa?
A hero point.
Accidental alliteration.
Carry Kina Grossa. Yeah, also a hero point.
Conceivably
From
carry
Peito.
Kinagrosa.
Thank you, Peito.
Thank you.
Conceivably carry Kinagrosa carefully.
Serena,
Yeah, could I?
yes, Serena might be able to carry. No, she can't carry Kinagrosa. She will be slowed by doing that.
Like a
But
piggyback ride.
she'll still be slowed. It's still a whole ass person that she's carrying. She doesn't need to roll, but she's gonna be slowed.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay. Violet's going to cast fly on herself, Gala, and Serena.
Fly on herself, Gala, and Serena. Kinagrosa, you are left to your own devices. Everyone leaves you there on the platform.
Nope, I pick her up.
Okay, no. Okay, Serena picks her up. All right, so question then. Who goes first?
I think Violet should go in the middle, because if there's either some sort of like trap at the front, or like that like triggers like whoever goes first, or is like something suddenly happens to the back, she's the one that has to have concentration. So the middle is probably the safest spot for her.
I will be moving slowly, so I will probably be in the back just by process of elimination. All right, Gala, go into the
Yeah.
death trap.
All right.
All right, death
Video
trap it
game,
is.
Sounds
fan
great.
Sounds
mode
good.
where the fan's gonna try to blow you off of the path.
Aren't you happy that you're going first, Gala?
They might.
Hey, it's just like the
all right.
last time. It's just like the last time we flew into a potential death trap in the previous round. It's just for very different
Yeah.
reasons.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, so
All right.
Gala.
Gala will fly forward a little bit.
Okay, so Gala, you begin to move, you begin to fly forward as
Mhm.
everyone actually you get the sense that everyone is watching and waiting to see if you die before they start floating. Please tell me you're not actually doing that. Of course you are. So Gala, as you get about here,
Mm-hmm.
while you're floating above the beam, suddenly
Mm-hmm.
this stone intensifies the light and you feel like your body suddenly get pushed. You don't get a saving throw. You don't have anywhere to hold on to. Immediately, you get pushed towards this crystal and you hit the crystal. And I'm going to roll to see how much damage as you are pulled at full speed towards the crystal and you crash into it.
No.
Yep. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And
Told you guys.
you are currently restrained.
Luckily, I have temporary hit points, so I didn't actually hurt. But
Yeah, but you basically you stopped yourself with the shield. And you brace yourself, but you are currently restrained.
That is significantly
What the
more
heck?
intense than I thought.
how
it
do we
would
turn
be.
this off?
What about the rest of you? You just saw that like Gala begins to float forward and then whoop, gets pushed to one of the walls.
I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
By the way, Gala, you realize the thing that is you actually notice the thing that is stuck to the crystal, well, the casing around the crystal, is actually your armor and your shield.
Are these magnets?
I don't know.
Are these just magnets? Is that what this is?
You are currently stuck.
Are these magnets?
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
How do they
How
work?
do they work?
How do they work? But yeah, currently, Gala, you are stuck in there.
Can Gala just like Can Gala
Violet
just
doesn't. I don't. Or go on.
can Gala pull out some like some of the scrap she normally use for her magical tinkering feature to make little magical
You
things?
pull it out of your bag of holding. The
Yeah.
moment it leaves the threshold of the bag of holding, zdunk, gets stuck to the thing.
I think these are magnets. Take off your metal stuff.
How will
Violet
we get the
doesn't
metal
have-
stuff to the other end?
I don't think Violet has any metal stuff on her. I can't look at my equipment, but I don't think she does.
I don't think so. No,
Just everyone, just make sure that your metal stuff is off. Don't worry about me, because I'll be fine. Actually, I'll be fine right now. Gala's gonna Gala, who seems notably not concerned, by the way, despite being precariously held by magnets above a spinning death trap. She just kind of like she can't exactly turn. to
she
face
literally
where she
cannot
wants.
move. She's restrained.
True. But like she can I mean, I guess like if she can't move at all, what is her vision radius right now?
I'm gonna say she landed on her back, so she
Okay.
pretty much can see everything.
Okay, perfect. That's fine then. In that case, Gala, she can't really move her helmet, but she turns her eyes towards like the platform that everyone else is standing / hovering above, and she starts kind of she starts muttering something in her armor, just like manual activation of the people porter target coordinates to the northeast of my relative location. Roughly, I'd say that's about like 15 feet in that direction. Thank you. As she activates people porter on herself.
People porter
to-
teleports her back to the platform.
Mm,
And at that moment,
boom, boom,
let me just
boom,
do
boom, 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 boom.
this.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. It can only be another creature. I can't
Oh.
do that.
Wait, you can't do that?
People porter can only target another creature.
Oh yeah. I thought we were using Misty Step.
Oh, yeah, wait, do I have hang on, do I have my Misty Step? Sorry, it's being really laggy right now, one sec.
Yo, Misty Step was an ability?
Yeah,
Fury of the Small.
Yeah, I thought you always had access to Misty Step.
boom. I can't just do it. I can do it. I can only do it once.
Yeah, you can only do
Where's
it
my Misty
once because it's the feat,
Boom,
right?
boom, boom.
Well, you should be able to do
Yeah.
it once, and you can cast it. And I believe it's, if I remember the feat correctly, you can cast it as a spell as well. Like it's just like basically it becomes a spell, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you should be able to
Misty
use
Step
it
spell.
regardless. And I don't think
Boom,
you've
boom,
used
boom.
it in the past
Oh, it's
in
the
round one.
it's the position
You can
picker.
cast each of these
yes.
spells without expending a spell slot. Once you cast either of these spells, you can't cast that spell in this way again until you finish long rest. You can also cast these spells using spell slots of the appropriate level. So yes, I can just cast it.
Oh,
Okay.
but if you notice, by the way, Osho, if you notice your air touch, the other in other features, it says 1 of 1, which means you haven't used the Misty Step.
Oh.
So if you click on air touch, it will use up that
I think
point.
if I just click on position picker, it will use the thing of it.
Probably it might.
There we go. Sorry, I don't know why I just had a massive brain fart there.
Don't worry, we all fart.
Darla at the last moment was like, wait a second, actually, no, it's the position picker that I use. Thank you, Armor, bye. And she would teleport.
Yeah, I was like, realigning. All right, so when that happens,
It's almost like not bells makes things a lot easier to.
Yeah. When that happens, a few seconds later, suddenly, this one turns off. This one turns off.
Oh.
This one turns off.
Oh.
This one turns
Maybe
off.
Wild Fang up
Oh.
there.
This one turns on.
Oh.
And this one turns off. A lot of them along the beam begin to turn off, except for these two at the end.
Right. Well,
You tested something with your bag. Was that testing to see if things that were magnetic inside of it unaffected until they came out?
yeah.
So if we just put all of our metal things into your bag, we
Yeah.
can move across as normal and then take them back out?
Yeah.
Are the metal things?
Darla says as she begins
Or since it turned off,
unfolding
moving
her
around.
armor, or folding back her armor, I suppose, to remove it and then put it in her bag.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Taking my armor off.
Can you also start taking your earrings off? Just in case.
What is the metal stuff still connected to the crystal, the scraps, or did it drop once the crystal turned off?
that is a good question. I forgot to mention this. Yes, once
Oh.
they turned off, the metals all start to fall into the gears.
Mm. All right. Well,
Does the metal jam the gears and it breaks it all and it's no longer a spinning death trap?
No.
yeah, it's just the crumb of metal. Yeah.
It crunches it up.
It
Like
definitely
Death
crunches
Star,
it up.
Death Star exhaust port style. It's just like the tiniest thing just happened to hit it in the right spot.
You
to
know
cause
what?
critical failure.
You know what? Just because you said that, no. So What do you wish to do?
Man, if you can't appeal to Star Wars, what can you do? Come on.
I will say this: you do have a limited time of fly. Don't forget that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
so-
why I'm taking my armor off, because it's heavy armor that's going to take a bit. Does somebody want to help me take it off? I
It
think
does
that makes
take-
it go faster.
It does take 10 minutes to
Oh,
take off.
I'll help you. I'll help you.
Suggestion, idea. It might take too long to take your armor off. Because it's not magic armor like mine, which is super special and cool. But I could
We
also
not
do
need
what I
take
did to
time for you to
me.
brag.
I can do what I did to me, but instead do it to you.
But Serena's
when-
carrying Kinagrosa. Which means if she got teleported, Kinagrosa wouldn't be, and Kinagrosa would fall.
I can cast Misty Step
Oh.
when too close. The range on Misty Step, is it 30 feet?
It's 30
Well-
feet. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
let me just check.
What I mean.
Can
While-
the armor
I
get
don't
taken
know.
off quicker with help?
Yes.
I mean-
it cuts the time in half, so it goes from 10 minutes to 5 minutes.
I'll
Same
help.
time, though.
I'll help
We
Serena.
are in a race against time.
I will say, while you're having this conversation, I'm going to say about 6 to 10 seconds pass, and the lights begin to change once again.
Oh,
Yes, let's get this armor off with haste.
This
Can we
one,
have the time
this
with
one,
even more people?
this one,
yeah, but it'll be quicker if. Okay.
this
Okay,
one,
maybe if this is happening actually.
this
Okay.
one, and this
We'll
one.
just get the armor off.
More lights turn on.
So I'm gonna assume that as they spend the 5 minutes taking off like the armor, does this
Yes.
keep repeating
Yes.
every the lights keep changing?
every around 10 seconds they change. Some of them light up, some of them it seems random, completely random, as they are. Some of them are lighting up, some of them are turning off, some of them are in the same row turn off completely, some of them all of them light up. It's completely random.
Violet's gonna voice this to Gala, who's a lot smarter than her, but she's gonna see if she can determine any sort of pattern over this time period.
Okay, Gala, roll an intelligence.
All right.
Violet wants to do it as well, but she's just voicing it out loud
She's
so
gonna
that
help.
Gala will also, because Gala's so
You know what?
smart.
I'll give you advantage, Gala, because Violet is
Oh.
helping.
Okay. Oh, that helped.
20.
That's
Cool.
that's an unnatural 20.
You are after about 2 minutes, while they are still taking off the armor. After about 2 minutes, you start to realize, yep, no, it's definitely random. It's very much random. There's no pattern. It's just random.
All right, there's no pattern. I think the safest thing we can do is just remove the armor, and hope that works.
I'm doing this as fast as the system will allow.
Can we? Is it worth trying to? I mean, were we at like level with where the crystals were when Gala flew across? Was she like directly across from it, like on a horizontal plane, like the same like plane?
I'd say she was a
was
little bit
above it.
higher. She was a little bit higher because she was above the beam. She was a little bit higher, but she still got pulled. It seems like the moment she passed a certain threshold, that was enough to just activate the magnetic force to pull her.
Okay, so we can't just fly higher.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be to work. No.
Since it pulled with enough force that it dealt damage, I'm just assuming it's incredibly strong magnet.
Yes. So strong that Gala literally was not able to move. Not that Gala is super strong.
Hey, you can do a lot with super
wait a sec.
magnets. You should keep this in mind as something to work on later.
Magnets are pretty cool.
How do? All right.
How do they even work though?
All right. How long does fly last? Just
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So that means half of the time of fly is currently done. Half the time. Oh shit! That nope. I'm taking. I suddenly deleted all your spell slots. Violet,
It's
I'm
okay,
sorry.
I know I have one. I have one
No, it's,
left. So.
God damn it! I was trying to.
When you
No.
only have 2 spell slots, it's very easy to keep track
Yep.
of how many you have.
So I'm
left.
gonna randomly roll again to see which ones are lit up or not. Let's see. These are lit up. This is not. This, and this. All right, cool. So currently, this is the ones that are lit up. And Serena, you have removed your armor, your heavy armor. Gala, you have removed your heavy armor. You have stuffed everything into the bag of holding. Poor bag of holding.
Well, my armor can become smaller because it, like,
Yeah, but
I can unequip it.
I will say
Metal,
this.
right?
Yes.
I will say this, Gala.
Yeah.
As you are stuffing everything into the bag of holding, you are managing to fit everything, but you're starting to realize, man, my bag is getting stretched out. Like the opening of the bag is getting stretched out. It when you close it, it like flaps a little bit. It's looking ugly. It's not really that great. Oh man.
Maybe you
can-
should have made a larger bag.
I don't mind destroying my dagger, if that makes some room. I don't know.
We could try throwing the dagger across and seeing what if different lights happen to it, what if it has different effects.
I mean, I think we already know what happens. We should probably just cross before the flying runs out.
Yeah.
Assuming it's just I mean, they might not all be magnetic, but yeah, sure, we
All
can
right.
try and. go
So
quickly.
I want everyone to roll me an intelligence real quick.
Oh boy, I
Violet,
have that.
Violet will definitely roll an intelligence.
I know, RV, shut up.
Gala's not being very smart right now.
Oh.
Being smarter than Violet, though. Apparently.
Violet just rolled a natural 1, so
There we go. It took a moment for the intelligence roll thing to pop up for
We
me.
do have 1 hero point if Violet wants to change.
Oh, does Violet
At
wants to
least-
use
at least
one of
two
the
us
hero
rolled
points?
Okay.
Well, there's
I mean, if
that's up to you.
Gala has also a terrible roll, I'd rather just have Gala get a really good roll because I know what the rolls are, but this is an intelligence check, right? Not a saving throw.
Yeah, it's a check.
Hmm.
So, Gala, do you
Roll
want to
an
use
18.
do you want to re-roll the
I mean, we got 2 18s.
this is you don't know if this is a group or if this is individual.
I'd say maybe Gala does it just
Okay.
because she's in the lead
I'll
and
do
she's
it.
really smart, and I think it's just.
Okay. Fine. I suppose I'll do a roll.
Do you still have Flash of Genius, by the way?
I got an. I also got an 18.
Everyone had an 18 and then there's Violet.
The triple 18s.
Violet, when
Oh.
trying to figure out that riddle, used up all of her intelligence.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
has a lot of
All her
She's-
8 intelligence, she solved that riddle.
She's just now, just completely brain dead, like slobbering, like.
No thoughts at empty.
How do you add?
I will say this. Carbon has been nice enough to give you another hero point. So you're back to 2 hero points.
Thank you, Carbon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carbon.
Suck up to Carbon. Come on now.
I'm not sucking up to
So,
Carbon.
so 2 hero points and 3 villain. 2 hero points and 3 villain
Yes,
points.
2 hero points and 3 villain points. All right. So you managed to deduce every single piece of metal that you have and put it in the bag of holding. You begin to float up while carrying Kinagrosa, and you start to
Yeah.
move. Gala, are you going ahead as planned before?
Yes.
All right. So you begin to fly.
We.
Wee! And Gala, as you float past these crystals, you're not pulled. You will stay in place. Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
All right.
Okay.
So, who's next? Is it Violet or is it Serena with Kinagrosa?
It's
Oh,
fine.
Oh, it's Violet next.
Yeah. Okay. Stay there, Gala. Just because I'm moving.
Okay.
I'm moving Violet. All right. As Violet moves over here, suddenly something happens.
Oh no.
Violet, your bag, something in your backpack begins to pull and pull, and you're like, did I forget something? Ah! As you start getting pulled towards the crystal. The one who's concentrating on the spell and also rolled a natural 1 on intelligence roll.
Oh no!
It would appear that you forgot something metal in your backpack,
Oh.
Violet, and you are being pulled into the crystal. Let me roll to see how much damage you take.
Oh.
She can't shed her backpack and just be like,
No,
Yeah.
this is way too
"Now
fast. This is way
forget
too fast.
about it.
You can
Forget about it."
you can do it after hitting it full force, but this is way too fast. So you take 7 points of damage. So I'm gonna take. Okay.
And you save the Constitution save.
And let's see if she
Right?
does. I don't know. Saving throw normal. 16! Yay! All right, Violet. You hit it full force. You realize you forgot something in your backpack that apparently is metal. God damn it. As you start to pull off the backpack, everyone's looking at you. You're a bit embarrassed. You're blushing a slightly darker shade of black, as a half drow. And
Are you okay?
Yeah, just gotta get rid of this.
Okay.
The only stuff in her backpack is like,
as
I
you
can't
look,
check her.
I'm
return.
gonna
Stuff
tell
in her
you.
backpack is,
I'm
like-
gonna tell you what it is. As you look in your backpack to see what the hell was pulling you, you realize something. Azure's ashes are contained in a metal container.
Oh no!
And Azure's ashes are
Wow.
currently stuck to the crystal.
Gosh.
Fucking Azure.
Fucking
Mag-
Azure.
The magnets
And
turn off.
Yes.
The magnets turn off
No.
every.
Holy.
This isn't the very first crystal
Yeah.
we passed, right?
This is
Or is it
literally the
on
very
future
first crystal.
ones?
This is literally the very first crystal.
Wait, both of the ones. Wait, both of the crystals at the front are on though,
Yeah.
and Violet got pulled specifically to the one to the right.
Well, I just pull her to a random one.
But if there's both on, wouldn't it just stay in the middle?
That's a
No.
fair point. That's a very fair point.
Actually,
That is a very
no.
fair point.
Actually, this is a DM mistake. This is a DM mistake. It's supposed to be that no two are lit at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a DM mistake.
Okay.
Also,
Alright.
I like to
Okay,
just
but it-
comment
but
that
it turned.
this is a,
Oh shit. Yes.
Okay, so but they still turn off like change like every like 10 seconds or so, right?
Yes. Yes. So all you have to do is wait about 10 seconds. I just want to know what's Serena and
Yeah, but-
Kinagrosa doing in this moment while she's like looking through her backpack.
She said she was fine, so I'm gonna take Kina Gross to the other side.
Universe is their eyes wide open, like as soon as Violet starts being pulled because she knows how magic works.
Uh huh.
And she's just frozen, in place like, oh, Gala's not dead. Violet's not dead. Good.
They're
Good.
definitely not dead. No.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say they move over to where Gala is. You're waiting for Violet, and let's see if it turns off. The one that's holding you, Violet, does not turn off. Let's see. This one turns on. This one turns on. This one turns off. This one turns on. And this one turns off. So Violet,
Does Violet? Yeah.
you are currently still
Violet have
stuck.
like? Does Violet have like a sock or something that's in her backpack?
A sock? I would assume she has socks. Yes.
And does she have like clear access to the urn?
She has access to the
Okay.
urn, but she can't really pull it off, or so.
While she's waiting another like 10 seconds or so, Violet's going to put she's just gonna whether it's like a sock or like a vial or something like that, something that's not magnetic. I don't know what like one of her empty healing bottles maybe, or healing potions. She's just gonna quickly scoop in as much ashes as she can into the non-magnetic.
So what you're
like
telling me,
bottles.
so what you're telling me is that she is trying her best during these next 10 seconds to scoop the remains of her best friend, the ashes of her best friend, into one of her dirty socks.
No, because I forgot. I have empty glass bottles from potions that are non-magnetic.
They now have metal corks. Because I like the sock idea way better.
No, come on.
Yes.
Sock,
Okay, if that's the case, if
sock,
metal
sock,
cork,
sock.
Violet will plug it instead of with one of these weird metal corks. She'll plug it with the sock.
God damn it. All right, fine. Fine.
Or you just let her do it with the normal empty bottle and normal cork.
Okay. You never let me have any fun. All right.
You
So
wouldn't make a cork out of metal anyway, because the purpose of a cork is to have a bit of give to it, so that you
It's
can
a
shove
cap.
it in there. But then
it's a cap.
removable.
It's a cap, not a cork. They all have caps, not corks. There we go. All right. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
say
are these Nuka-Cola brand potions?
they are Nuka-Cola brand potions. How about that? How about that, Sev? They are Nuka-Cola brand potions. God damn it. All right. So, Violet, you start to scoop her up. You leave the because you start to realize while you're stuck to it, it does not seem to be turning off. You start to realize as the other ones are turning off and on, yours just stays there while you're locked.
And she can't move it off of the she can't just push it off of out of the backpack.
No, because it's stuck to the backpack is between it and the metal casing. So I'm gonna say you scoop up as much of the ashes. You distribute this. Everyone's seeing this. Gal and Serena Ginagrosa are seeing this as she is distributing Azure's ashes between 3 or 4 potion bottles that she had in her backpack. Very awkwardly.
Gala's
Just
just
gonna do it as
staring.
She's
Gala's
gonna
just
do it as
like,
quickly as possible. So let's clarify. She's gonna do it as quickly as possible, but she's not worried about getting every single last ash.
Okay,
She just wants
okay.
basically a bottle's worth of the ashes.
Okay, so basically she has the equivalent of Azure's head in ashes in a bottle now. This is the most ridiculous moment in the series so far. But
Serena would just keep flying Kina Gross to the other side.
yeah,
She's
no,
not-
actually, I'm gonna say you all managed to reach
Violet
the
said
other
she was
side.
fine. Okay.
You very easily managed to reach the other side. It's just waiting for Violet to finish up.
Okay, at that point, Violet's gonna shed her backpack, but keep
The bottle with the ashes. All right.
bottle. Yeah,
Okay.
basically she's shedding the rest of the ashes, and then her important gear, like her bedroll and her
Yeah.
socks and stuff like that.
And you know what? Good job. You all make it to the other side. Yay!
Yay? Question mark?
Violet, you don't have your backpack, but otherwise you're all fine.
Well, let's get some stuff out of the bag I'm holding, and you can put the random stuff that you grabbed out of your bag into the
It was just
bag I'm holding.
it was
Well-
literally just the stuff in the backpack. I don't think Violet had anything that was super important. Oh, I would assume you took the teleportation circle kit and the silver mirror from your backpack.
I'm assuming when you say that the thing she forgot was the urn, that was the thing she forgot.
It was.
Is-
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was basing the assumption off.
All right. So, very important question. Gala doesn't matter because Gala. Okay, I phrased that. I phrased that poorly.
Gala doesn't matter.
I phrased that poorly.
Shaking my head.
It doesn't matter for Gala because she can do it as in 6 seconds and put her armor on. Serena, are you putting your armor on, taking the 5 minutes? Because this is
Time is of the
literally
essence.
the only thing that matters in terms of time.
Time is of
May
the
I remind
essence.
you, these have only been puzzles so far. There might not be combat. And we are on a time limit.
Yes. So I'll get my weapon back out.
Okay, so you
Okay.
take out your
It
weapon
brings
and
the
you
dagger.
and you can take out the dagger as well, Kinagrosa. Everything else you can pretty much just take off. I'm telling you right now. Everything else you can, as you're walking through the corridors, you can just take off.
Flying. As we're flying through the corridor.
You're flying through the corridors, and I will say, as you reach the end of this corridor, your flight spell ends because you have to walk for a while. You reach another door, and as you open this door, in front of you is a large room. In the center, there's what seems to be almost like a fountain with this green liquid in the middle. You also see there's dragon head statues in each corner of the room.
Whoops, sorry.
How dare you, Sev?
Nobody was down here, and then I moved down here, and then everybody reappeared back at the other end
Oh,
of
no.
the corner.
There you go.
There we go.
Ahaha.
Foundry was messing up on me, okay?
No! Shut up! As you all enter this room, you actually see at the bottom to your right, in the southern wall of the room, there is where a door is. And each corner of the room has a dragon statue on it.
And there's a green liquid fountain.
And there's a green liquid fountain, yes.
All right.
So
We should
what
investigate the fountain.
do?
And then Gala disappeared.
Gala disappeared?
Yeah.
I disappeared.
Gala
Yeah.
disappeared. Is Gala behind someone? Gala was behind
Oh,
Serena
no,
the
no,
whole
no.
time.
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
glitched
what you
into
doing
Serena.
back there?
Yeah, like I said, it was glitching on me.
Hey, what are you doing?
So
Forget about
there's a door at the bottom and green liquid.
Yes.
Do I recognize what kind of liquid it is?
Do you have I would say alchemist tools? Proficiency?
No.
Then no.
I have herbalist tools. Would that help?
No.
I'm going to inspect the dragon head. If that's possible.
Okay. So you inspect
Oh,
the
no.
dragon head.
Does Gala have that thing? Does Gala have that artificer thing that basically makes sure, like, hey, I can be proficient in whatever I want?
It doesn't
Yeah,
give me
sure.
proficiency. It just lets me make the tool.
The tools. Yeah. She can
Yeah.
make the tools.
I can magically make a set of tools, but it doesn't give me proficiency. I can just have it.
It's useful if someone else can
Okay.
use those tools.
Mm.
Also,
Gotcha, okay.
as Kinagrosa begins to move towards one of the dragon statues, the door
Mhm.
shuts and locks behind you.
Whoa.
Yes, whoa, indeed.
Can Gala check if the door at the other end is?
I'm not done
Oh, sorry.
telling you
Sorry.
the dreadful things that are about to
Sorry.
take place.
Sorry, massive. Sorry.
Also, I forgot to turn off Fog of War. There we go. That makes more sense that you can't see the rest of it. All right. Now, as the doors lock, you all look at each other. You all look at the statues, the dragon head statues, as they all have open mouths and they all begin to spew this greenish poison mist that begins to fill the room very, very quickly. Everyone's going to roll initiative now because we are going to work with initiative. Combat rounds
Oh no!
without combat. You know, it works.
We're fighting poison.
You're fighting life itself.
Guys, I'm not
Wow.
so certain we picked the easier path.
Oh.
Oh, I can pick up my die and move it.
You can
Either,
pick up your
either
die.
that or the other
Oh.
path is really dangerous because
Oh,
Galdan
my
wouldn't give
roll
us
is
a
an
50-50.
11 now.
Your roll
No,
is
a
an
5. No, it's a 1. I was
It's-
just moving the dice after because I was playing with. Ignore me, sorry.
Are you playing with yourself, Gala?
Baby.
Ah, come on. Just I am so disappointed in you. Anyway, I forgot to roll for Violet. There we go. Hey, all right. So Kina Grossa goes first. You do see that they are beginning to spew this poison.
Mm.
What do you do, Kina Grossa?
She moves away from the statues.
That would be
into
nice.
the
Yes.
fountain,
Okay.
and I would like to inspect the fountain.
Okay. So you spend your turn inspecting the fountain. Roll an investigation roll. I should change music, shouldn't I? I should. How about I change
I
to?
can pick up other people's dice too.
Yes, you can pick up
Yeah,
other
we-
people's die, but you don't actually change the outcomes. Don't get
I know it's just fun.
but don't get any
Yeah.
don't get any bright ideas.
I don't have no bright ideas, only dumb ideas.
Ah, well, welcome to the club.
I think Seb just explained all D&D players ever.
Yeah, no, pretty much.
I think should go for one.
I
bright
have
idea.
3 ideas. 2 of them are bad, but 1 of them is good.
No, 2 of them are bad, and the other one involves hitting things very hard. Anyway, so you roll an investigation. You roll a 17 on your investigation. You actually notice this pool of liquid seems to be also poison, and the center of the statue of the fountain is also releasing a very small amount of poison. Not just the dragon mouths.
Okay, cool. This is awesome.
Yay! Mm-hmm. Yes. Anything else you wish to do? I
No.
believe your
Oh,
movement
Straight for
was.
death.
You still have 10 feet of movement if you want to move somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, wait,
That's
so-
fair. That's 10 feet of movement. There we go. All right. So, Kinagrosa, you move back to the group as everyone is beginning to panic. Before Serena on initiative 10, something happens.
Initiative 19.
On initiative 20. Sorry, I meant initiative 20. Okay. Each
All right.
creature inside the room, which is everyone, has to do a Constitution saving throw as you're breathing in poison.
Oh boy, not.
Question for DM.
Yay!
Yes.
Massive question. Violet doesn't breathe.
Yeah, but you still get contact poison. It's still. I'll
Okay,
give you.
okay.
You do have advantage, don't you?
I have advantage on poison saving throws
Yeah.
and resistance to poison damage.
There we go.
I
That's
just
good
wanted
for
to
you.
I just wanted to be clear whether or not it had to
Yes,
be breathed
yes.
in or if it was.
It still affects
just
you
contact.
if it's contact. You're still getting a contact high. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah. Third. What is it? Third party. Second hand poisoning.
Yeah, secondhand poisoning. All right, so that's a 15 for Serena, 13 for Kinagrosa, 26 for Gala. Gala, what are you made of?
Guy was
And-
like, "What do you mean? There's poison? What are you talking about?"
She's just built
Look,
different.
it's green. It's the poison is green and Gala is green.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Green is best color, and Violet got to 22 as well.
sometimes it's easy being green. Okay.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so Serena and Kina Grossa, you take 25 points of poison damage, while Violet and Gala, you take half of that. So half of 25, that's 12, because it's rounded down.
And then halved again for
And
Violet.
so Violet only takes 6. So you're beginning to breathe poison, and contact high as well. Shut up. But now it's Serena's turn.
How much damage did we take? Sorry.
You take 12, Gala.
Damn, that's
I took
that's the
25.
half. Oh.
Yeah, that's the half. It was 25 was the total, was the max.
And then,
All right. So, Kino Grosso went and investigated this and saw that it was poison.
Foundry is so laggy. Hang on.
I'm gonna come over here and
If you
try to
want-
medicine check this.
Maybe
Is
a
this
reroll?
poison that counters the poison that we're breathing?
Sure. Roll a medicine check. That is a good idea. That is a natural 20 on your is this poison that counters poison? No, it seems like this poison is even more toxic poison. Good thing you didn't
Yeah.
drink it in.
Oh dear. This is not good.
And are there? Since I can't see, but there are.
You're breaking up, RB.
Sorry. There are or there not any doors.
There is a door. Yep. Gal is right next to the door, but the door seems to be locked.
Besides the one we just walked in on.
There's 2 doors. Yes. Gal is next to the one you haven't walked in.
Okay. I assume that medicine check was my action.
In this case, unless what you're planning to do is really quick, but that I might count as a bonus action. This would be your action.
Okay. Then I'm going to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move over to here to end my turn.
Okay. All right. So, Violet, you are next to the door you just came in because you haven't moved since everyone is moving around. What do you wish to do, Violet?
Okay. What is is it a high ceiling or is this a small enclosed room or
This seems to be.
I look it up.
You look up. This seems to be about 20-foot high ceiling.
Okay. And does it just seem to be empty blank space? Like there's no
Yeah,
there's no
there's nothing on the ceiling as far
wall, there's a small ceiling.
unless from a cursory glance you see nothing unless you want to spend your turn really trying to perceive what's on the ceiling. That would be about it.
Okay.
I'm saying basically your passive perception is telling you that there's nothing on the ceiling.
Okay. And there's one dragon head in each corner that's
Yes.
just spewing out
Yes.
poison. Okay. Violet is going to start to move towards the other door, where everyone else is kind of gathering up.
Well, just Gala, but yeah, you can move straight to the other door and get to it in one turn. That's all. That's your full movement.
Yeah. Okay. And so, anyways, I start blasting.
Yes.
Wow,
You know what? Sure. So, do you wanna be in directly, right in front, point blank range, shooting the door?
I'm not actually sure. Violet's actually going to voice out loud. Should we just attack the dragon heads or try and bust down the door or what?
I'm thinking that the solution might have to do with the statue in the middle of this poison. If this is a poison-based puzzle trap, then obvious solutions such as trying to get bait down the door or destroy the thing spewing poison would not make sense. The poison here in the center is deadlier than the poison that we are breathing. So I believe that we need to go closer to this, to the center in order to investigate the statue. Perhaps destroy it.
Wow, that was very descriptive.
Yes.
Violet. Violet, in that case, because I already said I used my movement to go over towards the other door. Violet, as she's moving, like she's just gonna, she just wants to inspect and like perceive and like make sure there's nothing like on the ceilings or the ceiling or higher up the walls, and just like get an idea if there's anything that they might be overlooking that's a little bit harder to see.
Okay, roll. I'm gonna roll a
Actively
perception
looking.
for you then.
Okay.
The perception is here. It's a 10. You begin to
And
look
I don't know.
around.
I don't know if this applies, but I do have guidance. I don't know if that technically counts as maybe a failure or it's just a sliding scale, but
No, this is just a sliding scale. You're
Okay.
looking around. What you've seen with your passive perception is what you already saw. So,
okay.
it's basically that's it. I will say though.
I'm just gonna assume there's no way out.
I
Okay,
will say
go on.
though. I will allow, since you're now close to the other door, you actually notice, and Gala, you've been noticing this since you got close to the door. There are magical inscriptions on this door. They're not actually saying anything specific, but it means there's magic on this door.
This door is magical. I don't speak
Mm,
magic.
mm.
I think Serena's idea is pretty good.
All right. That's your
I-
turn? All right.
yeah.
Before your turn, Gala, on initiative 10, something else happens. And I will now determine what happens. What happens? Ahaha. Suddenly, the center of the room, the fountain, begins to spew this pitch black smoke that suddenly makes everything go dark. Visibility is now destroyed for all of you.
Nice.
You will now see as much as RB sees in real life.
No, RP, don't! You're driving!
Go out, like, well, so you guys see, these cars, and ooh, that's a big truck. Nice billboards.
Yeah, so
Is it my turn?
yes, it's your turn. I can't for some reason turn off your visibility right now, but it's not that it matters. Just pretend that you can't see more than a foot in front of you.
I'll pretend.
You-
I'll role play. Imagine role playing during D&D.
Imagine.
You people make me sick.
Yes, of course.
Okay, Gala will just sort of pipe up like, the door looks like it was magical somehow. I couldn't really figure out what magic exactly. I'm assuming because it's dark now, so I can't see the magic unless it's glowing.
You can see within a foot of yourself. If you get some light, you can you'll be able to at least attempt to read and decipher what the runes might be doing. I will give you I'll say I'll give you an Arcana check just to
Okay.
figure out what the runes do. But I'm going to give you disadvantage because of how dark it is, because of the smoke. How about that? Sounds good?
No.
You're gonna do it anyway.
Okay. So Arcana disadvantage.
Yeah.
Bang.
Bang bang.
That's an 11,
That's
which
an
is one
11.
higher than a 10.
Do you want to do something? Any bonuses or anything, or is the 11 the definitive answer?
I can't do anything.
I'm assuming this is a sliding scale still.
No, this isn't. This is a
Guidance
fail
is-
or not.
I don't have any of
guidance.
my thing that I can add.
Well, it's gonna try guidance. User reaction.
Can you feel the love tonight? Oh yeah, you touch a willing creature. Oh yeah, no, guidance is distance, right?
Oh.
So add a d4.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's yeah.
Gala, add a d4 to that
Hello,
roll.
that is me.
And roll
That
for
means 15. Oh, roll a d4.
D4, not a 4. Imagine if it was 4. That would be a
Well,
strong ass
maybe it
spell.
is 4. That's a
See,
3.
it
That's
was a 3.
14.
That's a 14. Anything else you wish to add, or is that the final result?
I do not have any
or a
of
hero
my
point or
Flash of Genius.
She already
or
rolled
Hero
with
Point-
disadvantage.
Yeah, Hero Point won't help. Can't do anything
oh
there.
yeah. That's right.
Okay,
That's
I will
right.
say this: there is a very specific spell on this door.
Wait. So, hang on. So the reason I have disadvantage is because it's dark.
Yes.
Is that still an issue if I use my bonus action to cause my gauntlets to shed a bright light in a 30-foot radius?
That's the only reason you can roll, because it's dark.
Okay.
But it's not darkness. Remember, this is smoke. Smoke just keeps getting in the way. You need to, wave it away just to try to see something. Because this isn't like just magical pure darkness, the absence of light. There's something literally blocking your sight. So this means that even with your gauntlets, you rolled a 14. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that you decipher that this is a spell.
Cool.
The bad news is that you don't know exactly what the spell is, but you get the sense that if you don't manage to disable this spell, you might not be able to even open a door.
Right. Does the door have any kind of keyhole?
From what you saw before the smoke, it did have a keyhole. Yes.
It did have a keyhole.
Yes.
Okay. Gala will shout out then. There was a keyhole. There might be a key hidden in the room somewhere. Just so you know.
All right, and that would be your turn.
That would be my turn.
Kina Grossa, it is your turn, my dear. There's smoke
I think-
everywhere.
Inagrosa still has a faint idea of where the dragon head was.
Sure.
The one on the top left
Yeah.
corner.
I'm going to say she walks over towards the dragon head and she bumps her head on it and she realizes, oh, there it is.
No, no movement. No movement.
No movement? All right.
No.
I don't know where she was, but I think she was here. All right.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. She's gonna cast a freezing wing at that.
Ooh.
Trying to block the flow of poison.
Okay, I'm going to say I'm not going to roll a constitution saving throw for a fucking statue.
Yeah, and another thing, since she basically flaps wings, does that affect the smoke at all?
No, it's okay, picture this. It's a smoke filling a room, so right? So if you flap wings, there's no space for this smoke that is completely filling the room to go. So
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's not gonna help. Like even if it just moves it a little bit, it's not gonna help. Let me just
The point
read
is to
real
freeze.
quick.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. I'm just
Actually, you
going to lay
can
at the wall.
just roll damage first of all, because it does deal damage. So let's see. Okay. So, that creates the space for 1 minute, correct? All right. So,
Yeah.
you do that, but I'm not going to tell you what happens because you cannot see the results.
Yep. Makes
All right.
sense.
So you do that, you cast your spell, you all hear a spell being cast, like the incantation and then the crackling of ice, and you don't know what's going on because everything is dark. So
She's gonna move around here. I say she doesn't see anything.
yeah,
So
hands in
yeah,
front of her, try to
wandering
walk
around.
around. All right.
Yeah.
Before we get to Serena, guess who's doing Constitution saving throws for poison again? Everyone!
Everybody.
Yay!
Yay! I love
You
that.
love that.
It's my
You.
favorite
Oh,
thing.
it is. I know. All right. So that's a 16, a 13, a 16, and a 15. Good news, everyone! Everyone failed.
How much damage?
Was that what?
What
Was that
is
with
this?
advantage for Violet?
Yes, I rolled violets with advantage. She still failed.
Over the 16? Oh my gosh.
Yes, you did. Guess
DC
what?
20.
Guess what? This is a trap made for big boys and girls. This isn't a trap made for little kids. Come on now. I need more dice. Give me a moment.
Oh
Oh,
no,
no.
that's not good.
I need one more. All right. Maths. I got a maths. Ooh. So that would be 26 points of poison damage for everyone. Except for Violet, she takes half.
26.
Yes.
13. Woo!
Ouchies. Oof.
And yeah, some of you are looking rough. All right.
Hmm.
So, but now it's Serena's turn. Serena, it is your turn.
This poison is causing great pain to me. I am going to do something that is risky in order to hopefully find something to help us get out of here. Please try to bring me back if possible. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I've still got, this as well. Right. Okay, let's see.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm double checking. I still have 2 channel divinities.
You have
Okay
stuff.
then. Okay. Before it became dark, how did this whole area look sturdiness wise?
It's all solid stone. Seems pretty sturdy.
It's all pretty solid stone.
Yee.
In that case, I'm going to do this at basically the most powerful level that I can.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and use my last 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
Failed to place measure to template.
No
Failed
worries.
to place measure template.
Don't worry. No worries.
All right. This is actually going to be channel divinity max damage.
Oh,
I am casting shatter.
shatter at
Basically-
4th level, correct?
Shatter at 4th level.
Which
So that's 5d8.
5d8.
Basically targeting the statue and the poison to have it flow out that way.
For reference, for those that are tuning in and don't know, shatter basically creates this thunderous, powerful thunderclap. Not only is she casting it at a higher level, she's also maximizing the damage, which means it's the 5d8. It'll deal 40 damage. And non-magical objects that aren't being worn or carried take the damage. Isn't being worn or carries also takes the damage if it's in the spell area. So it basically damages everything. And it has disadvantage on the saving throw. I'm not gonna say the fountain is gonna do a saving throw. Okay, it's not. So what happens to all of you, Kinagrosa, Gala, and Violet? Because she's using Shatter at highest level she can in an enclosed area. She basically used a bomb in a small room. This is just because it makes sense.
Bind boom.
Yeah, you're all gonna, and Serena as well. You're all gonna roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you're deafened for a bit.
Sure.
Because listen, it just makes sense. And for... Oh, good job, RB. You rolled a 16. Okay, you know what? It makes sense. The one who's closest is the one who fails. So I'm going to say, Serena, because you just did that, you become deaf for a little bit as you know in war movies when a bomb just explodes next to someone and you hear that that buzzing sound. All right, that's what everyone is hearing except for Serena, who's not hearing anything. All right,
It was dark. I didn't want to try to move away in the darkness.
yeah.
I really hoped I was gonna fail because then when Massive said RB you failed, I was gonna say what? What did you say?
Go, well played. All right, Serena, you don't know what happened. You just know you blew something up and there was a big explosion. Everyone else, you just heard a big thunderous boom. Violet, what do you do? Big thunderous boom in the center of the room, basically.
Okay. And everything else seems to be. Oh God. And we don't have any sort of. It's still super dark.
It
All the
is,
smoke.
yes.
Okay. Violet's not gonna go towards the giant boom at the center of the room with the poison death fountain.
Uh-huh.
But can she hold her action to basically lift, see if it even does, to basically do like an active like perception?
You are breaking up. You're gonna have to repeat all of that. Oh no. Oh no. We're losing RB.
Oh, wait, can you hear me?
Now we can. All right. Nope. He died.
Hang on.
Welcome back.
Hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cross. Okay.
Hold an action to do what? Sorry?
Sorry, holding an action to basically when or if the smoke like clears and she can see again, to basically look towards the center, like around the room, to like instead of like basically an active perception check, and not just see what the new state is after that big boom, but also see if she can locate any sort of key. Since Scal said there was a keyhole, and
Okay, so she's gonna do a perception, hold an action to perceive.
essentially, yeah, rather than just like she's gonna just basically,
All right, cool.
use the action, but I can't. There's no point in doing it unless she can actually see and perceive something. So
No, but that's actually smart, because on initiative 10, once your turn ends, the smoke clears as if no longer being spread from the point of origin. And as the smoke clears, you all notice as this is gonna be interesting. How about I do? All right, this. I'm gonna do this. Wait. Okay. I'm cooking.
Let him
Let
cook,
him
guys.
All right. This. Do you see the center of the room? Not you, RB. I know you can. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
all of that that is
Guys, the smoke
scribbled,
hasn't lifted yet.
What is covered in scribbles?
all of that that's scribbled has been blown to shit by Serena's very powerful shatter spell that literally blew up the fountain completely.
Massive, I have a question.
Okay, ask the question.
What happened to the poison
I
that was
was
in the fountain?
I was getting to that. I was getting to that.
I do want to let you know that I did indicate that I did not want to break this part right in front of me. I
Okay.
wanted to try and break it this way so the poison would flow out that way.
Okay, cool. The poison is flowing out that way, but it will start to fill up the room if you don't hurry the fuck up. That's what you're seeing. But Violet is going to roll a perception real quick. Not with disadvantage. That would be a 18. Violet, do you want to use a hero point? You do have 2 hero points. Or do you want to keep that 18?
Is this a sliding scale or is this pass fail?
You can't use guidance on yourself, so shut the fuck up.
No, okay, that's. I thought I could. I'll keep the 18.
Okay, so you keep the 18. Cool. Good news! The explosion destroyed the thing that was in the middle, releasing the smoke and whatever else it would be releasing, which means that's not going to happen anymore. You notice that. You also notice there's a key. Yay! Unfortunately, the key is somewhere here, as this side is already filling up with poison.
I just want to say, you can check the VOD. I literally called it. There was a key in the fountain.
Yeah, you literally did. All right. What if can I change colors? Can you give me colors? Can you give me colors? Yes, because I want to do something interesting. All right. I'm cooking. Give me a moment. I'm cooking.
Mage hand that key.
Oh, God. Why is it not letting me... Oh, God. How do I do this? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, give me a moment. Oh, no. Everything's breaking. Everything's breaking. Oh, no. Oh, no. You can't see it, but everything's breaking.
Oh,
all right.
no.
All right. No. Everything's done. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. All right. Let me try again and not be an idiot this time. Can I do it? Shift to rotate. Start and click. Double click. Is it just double click? God fucking damn it. All right. Fill with this. Okay. Do you see the circle? Yes. I can't feel it, but that area is covered in poison. And the key is here. It got blown up by Serena's explosion. So the key is somewhere in the poison that is filling up the room.
Can we see the key?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
okay, cool.
well, Violet sees it, and Violet points in that direction.
Okay.
RP isn't here though.
Yeah. I know. But RB's turn is over, so it is Gala's turn. Gala, Violet points in the direction
Oh.
of the thing, and
Mhm.
and you see the key swimming in the liquid poison.
Does anyone have a way to get that out without, touching the poison?
Yes.
Good. Um, in that case, since you look like you're about to keel over, allow me to assist with that, as Gala will approach Kinagrosa. And gets out the green goo for the hurt helper.
The good one, the good one, the good
Yeah.
green goo.
Get out some of that. Get out some of the good
Dodges.
green goo.
Some of that green goo.
Green
Alright, here we go.
goo.
Sorry, Founder is extremely laggy for me today.
Have you
It is
tried?
for me as well.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sounds like a
okay.
skill issue to me.
Why did you just roll a natural one? So.
Thank you.
There's 5 points of healing.
Yay! It's
And Gala
Awesome.
will also.
Ooh.
Actually, do I have this?
This looks nice.
Green.
Green, yes, their favorite color.
Green.
So,
Green is good.
Green.
so you heal for 5.
Mhm.
For apply to Kinagrosa? Did it already
Yes.
apply? Yes, it did.
I think you
I
applied
think so.
twice. Yeah, I'm at 10 HP, not 15.
Oh, you're at 10 HP. All right.
Okay. Gala will also use her defensive deflector and gets herself some temporary hit points.
Uh-huh. All right. So her
To try to
defensive
not die.
her defensive deflector creates like this makeshift
Which helps
magical
against poison
mask.
because yeah, that's it exactly.
Yeah, it's basically a
She's sending power to her helmet.
Sure, that works. It's the helmet filtration system. There we go. All right. Anything else you wish to do? I will say now you can see the runes on the door very clearly. If you want to try to decipher and
Can I do that on this turn?
not
or-
this turn, but
Well,
someone
Carla
can
will,
do that on their turn. Yes.
Carla will go over to the door again and just hang out.
Just hang out. All right. Kitagrosa, it's your turn.
The spell has a range of 30 feet. From here, would I be able to pick up the key?
What spell?
Mage Claw.
Oh, well, if you take a step forward, you can. So I'd say yeah. So a draconic claw appears out of nowhere, floats over to the key, picks it up, begins to bring it to you. Yay!
Just have the claw whip poison out of the key.
Yeah, she's just wiggling the poison. All right, no, that's fine. As it's moving towards you, it wiggles the poison. All right, you can still move though.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to the door.
Okay, you are about to put the key into the keyhole, and that's when you realize something. As the key is beginning to reach the keyhole, something is blocking its path like a magical barrier. It would appear that a magical barrier is in place, and you'd need to break it somehow to be able to insert the key and open the door.
Okay, so I can't inspect the runes at the moment. Okay.
Yeah, because it used an action to use the mage claws.
Mhm. Yep.
Mage claws, Santa Claus.
So that's my turn.
That was a bad joke. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's fine. All jokes are good.
It's fine. Don't pity me, bitch. I'm kidding. All right. So I have bad news for everyone. It's initiative 20. Oh, by the way, I will say this. I forgot to mention this. There is some good news. Remember when I told you that you couldn't see what happened with your ice spell?
Yeah, I forgot to ask about that.
Yeah. So there is some good news. Apparently, once it everything went away, you actually noticed the ice spell froze this statue completely. It's not spewing poison, which means you're actually taking less poison damage per turn than you were before. But now
Nice.
everyone has to roll a Constitution saving throw or take poison damage again. Attributes, Constitution. She does have advantage.
Okay.
We have 2 hero points, right?
No,
There are 2 hero points. Yes, if you want to use one, Kinagrosa.
I think
I'll
we should let
one.
Kinagrosa use one.
I don't know.
Take
Should
one.
we? Hey, Kinagrosa uses a hero point. That did
It
not
was
work.
fail, but
It's not very effective. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Okay, so again, I have good news and bad news. Gala
I was
takes.
muted.
Oh, you were muted. All right.
I was asking if I could use a hero point too.
You can use your hero point if you want. Yes.
Can I? Party, can I have one?
Party?
Alright, I'm rolling it.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Take it.
All right.
Okay, cool.
That's a 19. That's very good. Okay, that changes things. So, Serena, you're going to take half damage.
Hey.
Hey. Gala takes half damage. Violet takes half damage because of her resistance. And Kinagrosa, you're just going to take the full damage. You're just going to take, like, the
I'm
most...
just gonna put my health to 0, and it's fine.
You're just going to put your health to 0? Yeah.
There's no way you roll a 9. There's no way you roll 9 then.
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, let's see. 6, 10, 11. Ooh, I rolled pretty poorly.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. More poison
You're
damage. So you take 20 points of poison damage, which means everyone takes half damage except for Kinagrosa. So everyone takes 10 points of poison damage.
Does that mean Violet takes 5?
Nope, Violet failed, so she only takes half damage.
Okay.
That's the 10 points of poison damage. Everyone else, 10 points of poison damage.
Alright.
All right. Serena's still up, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah. All
I
right.
would have still been up even if I hadn't, but I did not know that because my 23 health is less than the other 2 times you have rolled.
Aha. Yeah, well, I
Now
rolled
I'm at 13 health.
I rolled very poorly this time. I am very disappointed in myself. But hey, Serena, it's your turn.
Alright. Serena's gonna walk down here over closer to the door and go, I cannot hear anything after doing that.
What? Okay. You say that? Anything else you wish to do?
Yes, I'm just, here we go.
Oh, just so RB is catch up. RB, Kinagrosa used her Mage Claw to grab the key, and now she has the key, but there's a magical force field that is preventing the key from entering the lock.
Presumably because of the spell.
Presumably because of the spell, yes.
Going to cast that on myself, but then I saw, then I saw that
Kinagrosa is dying? Yes.
Rose is dying, so that will be on her.
Okay, so you're no longer dying, Spyro, but go get your food. It's not your turn. So that would be 5 HP? 5 HP. All right.
Yep. I rolled really poorly on 2d8 plus 2.
All right, so Kinagrosa wakes up as you heal her. And now it is Violet's turn. Violet, you are all gathered in front of the door, but the door has this magical force field that is not allowing the key to enter. What do you do?
Do we know if Kinagrosa has the spell magic?
I will check. Prepared spells. No, she has counterspell. No dispel magic.
And I guess Serena doesn't have to spell magic. The only other person that would have to spell magic.
I do not.
Roll an intelligence. I'm going to roll an intelligence for you. Normal roll, not advantage. Ooh, that's a 16 for you, Violet. You know that you've seen Gala do this before. Gala, you also remember doing this. Remember when you disrupted the chains on a certain general from hell?
Mhm. I sure do.
You can, in fact, manipulate the runes and try to break this spell given enough time and given enough skill. But it can also backfire horribly if you fail very, very horribly. If you roll a 1, that's gonna be horrible consequences. But you can use it's basically you realize, Violet, it's gonna take quote unquote an Arcana roll of a certain DC to break the spell or the spell magic or some other idea that you might have. I don't know you. So Violet, you deduce that. Yay.
Okay. Well, she's gonna ask Gala if she wants to. Do you want to try and disrupt it?
Not really. I can try. I might have an idea. But it would only work for it would only work for maybe 2 of us.
To send us through the keyhole?
Yeah. I can only do that twice, so.
And now I'm gonna change to Gala's turn, but it's initiative 10. And
Boy.
it's still spreading. The poison is still spreading.
Hooray.
Hooray! Yeah.
Hooray.
Aren't you happy that this is happening?
I sure am.
Really funny if we just party wiped the poison room.
That would be very funny, wouldn't it? There you
I'm
go.
not sure I'd call it funny.
That's more poison that is now filling the room.
We've survived a whole lot of really crazy stuff, so
You
if the
have.
poison room gets us, it would be pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Well, to be fair, we haven't had the chance to change our spells this whole time.
Yeah, it's a tournament. You should have prepared for this.
So, Matt,
What do you want me to say? It's a tournament. Anyway, Gala, it would appear it's your turn. What do you wish to do?
okay, Gala will try to change the runes to get through the door.
All right. So, Gala,
Mhm.
considering you don't have any hero points,
Hey, chat.
don't try to
I'm
butter
just saying,
chat up.
we're literally going to die.
No, it's fine. I have 3
No.
villain points that I'm sitting on, and I've not been able to use them, and I'm very disappointed right now. So you not having hero points is very nice. It's a nice balance. But okay, Gala, you're gonna have to do an Arcana roll as you look upon the runes, and you, God damn it, work. You have a hero point.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to use the hero points to gain advantage on this roll?
I don't have any other way to get advantage. Like if Kinagrosa helps me.
I don't think so. Because
Necessarily
Kinagrosa.
have to do it like.
Here's
Can you roll and then decide to use the hero point?
Yes. You can roll and then decide to use the hero point if you want.
Can I
I
help even
might
though
as
it's
well
on
do
the
that.
turn?
Okay, Kinagrosa, you can. Okay, what can happen is, Gala, you can wait, basically delay your action for Kinagrosa to help you on her turn. But remember, if you fail, Kinagrosa won't have a chance to use her own action to try to disable the runes, and the poison will affect you immediately because it's right after her
Gala
turn.
Gala will just try then.
Or Gala
is
can
just gonna
try. Okay, so Gala,
It's fine. Gala's Arcana is really good.
you did this before.
Do or do not. There is
No,
no
I've done it
try.
before.
No, actually, you
To be
didn't do
honest-
it before.
To be
You didn't
honest,
do
it's
it
going to be
before.
the same. Listen, it's the same. If Gala does it on her turn and then Kinogrosa does it on her turn, it's the same as giving Gala advantage. Because we have the same intelligence.
Oh, well,
So we have the same
that's
Arcana.
actually true. Well, either way.
And the first roll we can also use the hero point. So technically we get 3 rolls
Yeah.
to succeed.
Yes.
versus
Yeah, triple
2.
advantage. Actually, Gala, you didn't do it. You actually used the pick to destroy the chains, but it's something that you could have potentially, theoretically, have done. And theoretically is the best kind of
Reverse engineer it
reverse engineer it. All right, Gala,
under pressure.
you're gonna
Mhm.
roll to save your friends. You're gonna roll an Arcana roll to see if you can save your friends.
Way to put on the pressure.
I love doing that. I know.
I don't know.
Can you do it? Can you do it?
I'm just
Can
checking my features. I don't have anything that I can do.
Can you do it? It's that Arcana roll. Use your mind. The one thing that you're very proud of. The one thing that you know you're better than everyone else at.
That's me.
That's you. Come on. You know you can do
Alright.
it.
You're really making it so if I roll badly, it's gonna really be embarrassing.
I know, right?
Oh,
So you failed. So you're trying to
Yeah, I'm
move the
gonna
runes.
maybe use that
Hero point.
point.
Hero point.
You can use the hero point. All right, that's the hero.
Maybe
That's
use
Work's
that
hero point.
point.
All right,
That's the.
that is even worse. That is
What
even
what
worse.
was the number? What was the number that Gala rolled?
17.
Okay. Guidance.
Guidance.
Guidance. All right, you get a D4.
3 or 4. 3 or 4.
It's a 3.
That
it's
is
a 3.
that means you got a 20, and the DC was 20.
Yes.
Yeah! Woohoo!
As you are looking at the all of these magical algorithms.
Gala's pulled these goggles over her head. Her arm is kind of like unfolded, and there's all of these tiny little like trinkets and like like minuscule sort of arms that like sort of there's like little sort of latches that have like grasped on place onto parts of the runes, and other parts that are like etching in new parts of it, and like sort of sparks flying everywhere as she's
That's kind of-
engineering.
I imagine that, she's kind of just like Neo from the Matrix, and she's seeing the the ruins
Code.
of history, just the code floating around, just like, I understand.
And
I finally get it.
but
There's loads
but
of codes.
but she
scrolling
wasn't.
down
But
her
here's the thing.
helmet.
She wasn't understanding until, Gala, you feel a touch upon your back from Violet, and you just hear her say, "You can do this. I believe in you." Or else
then
we're all
Gala's
gonna
like-
die.
Of course, some of them are using dwarvish logic. It was fooling me.
And then you touch a certain rune, it breaks the rune. There's a chain reaction of different runes that are breaking. Some of them light up instead, and the magical force field breaks. In a moment, Kinagrosa, you're able to insert the key, unlock the door, and congratulations! You opened the door and you're able to escape. Now-
Let's do that and close the door behind us so there's
Violet
no
is in the
poison.
walls. There we go.
Violet's in the wall.
Violet is in the walls. Oh no, she's in the walls. All right. Night Legend 22. I don't know what links you're trying to post, but if you're a bot, you're gonna get fucked, bro. If you're not, hi, welcome. Sorry about the timeout. But yes. Anyway, because weirdly, I've been getting more bots this stream than usual. That is very weird. But yes. Anyway, as we were saying, you managed to leave the room. Thank you, work. You don't know what's happening with the poison back there, but you're no longer in it, and you're all very fucked up. Was that a trap that was meant to be this deadly? Are you in the most dangerous path? Or are you not? Who knows? But you continue, because time is of the essence. You continue to move down this corridor. More and more and more and more and more. Until you finally spawn in. Not spawn in, you enter. Not spawn in. What the fuck am I talking about? There we go.
We spawn in.
You spawn in. Yes, this is the game, and you spawn in. There we
Oh, I'm
go.
respawning? Time to put myself to max health and spell slots.
No, shut up. So, as you enter a small room, I don't have the tokens. Why did the tokens disappear? All right. All right. So I don't have specific art for each of the characters. I'm bad DM. My apologies. But yeah, as you reach the chamber,
prisoners with 12 hands. Kill him.
as you enter the chamber, you see up ahead your loved ones, the people important to you, floating in a stasis above this pedestal, ripe for your rescue.
We see our loved ones.
No, sorry. That's right. That's why I didn't see the
I was
tokens.
going to say.
You only see one token, and it's a little girl.
I was gonna say, oh my god, it's a secret test. By trying to save our own person, we fail, but by trying to save someone else, we get our own.
Oh no.
Oh no, I thought it was a one last like attempt to try to get you to reconsider saving somebody else.
I should have kept my mouth shut and let you all do the planning.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm perfectly fine waiting for you to not double down on like being terrible to us.
I
Until
love
after you've
being
admitted your
terrible. But I like being terrible, though.
Not after that poison room. I'm
Okay.
not gonna give you any rope after
But
that poison
you
room.
do see the little girl, little elven girl floating in stasis. She's not dead yet, so that means the other team has not rescued whoever they're trying to rescue. Assuming they're not going for their own hostages. And as you're getting closer to her, you hear a voice. Galandan's voice that says, "Congratulations! You are the first team to sacrifice your own loved ones. Are you sure you wish to save this little girl instead of your own people?"
Yes.
We have already had this discussion.
Yes.
Very well. First of all, you win. Second of all, watch as your loved ones die, as an image appears above the floating little girl.
Very well. Watch as your loved ones die. I love to
wait.
hate Galandan.
I
I
do have
love
a
to hate
question
it.
real quick.
Is the door behind us still open?
It is.
I've got a question real quick.
Yes.
Massive. Can I hear again?
Oh yeah, no. You've been able to hear for about a minute or so.
Okay. Okay.
What if I just fell in love looking at this hostage? I just fell in love and now no.
Unigrosa
Hey,
fell in
this
love
is
with the
my-
little girl on first
Fell
sight.
in
Is
love
that
with a
what we were
little
really
girl.
thinking,
Is
Pyro?
that the path?
Class.
Now this little girl is my loved one. Let my master wizard go.
Okay.
I'm in love with this one.
Okay, Twilight Werewolf. If you catch
Oh,
that
Jesus,
reference,
that was so awful, man.
that was a
What
bad
is really my
reference.
idea of that?
Wait, what if
Uh,
Galadon is our loved one? What if we just really come to love Galadon after this whole tournament?
Yeah.
Can we not? Can we continue? What's going on? All right.
sorry.
let's
Yeah.
not- all right.
Okay, go on.
So-
That's it.
You does say, "Watch your loved ones die." An illusory image, appears above you, above the little girl, as you see your loved ones the head monk of your temple, your mother, Violet, Cricket, and your master, Malakar. They are floating in stasis. In this moment, you see in the room as the Drake Guard, the Dragonborn team, walk in, but it's too late. They all witness in first hand as all 4 individuals are taken out of stasis. You see them land, they look up, they are about to say something as if confused, not aware what's going on, and their bodies are hit by this beam of energy, and they begin to turn to dust, slowly, starting from where the beam hit, very, very slowly, intentionally slowly, as they scream in pain, turning to dust, falling until the only piles of what used to be these 4 individuals remain.
See, if that was actually Malakar, he would have cast Counterspell.
On what, motherfucker?
The beam.
On the beam? You cast counterspell on the person casting it.
Oh, that's right.
It's actually Malachi. He would just teleport away. Boom. Problem
Yeah,
solved.
totally.
Yeah,
Anyway, the little girl is taken out of stasis as the screen fades. She looks at you.
I just want to say, by the way, just because this is important, because
Yes.
it affects what Gala's doing at the moment. As soon as Galandan said, "Watch your loved ones die," Gala would have walked back out of the room.
Oh, okay. All right. So she just turns around and walks out of the room. He does not stop you. That's nice of him, I guess. And as that happens, you are all, the little girl begins to speak to you, but before she even gets a word out, you just hear Galandan's voice go, "Don't worry, little girl. I'll return you where you were. Somewhere, I guess. Goodbye." And you're all suddenly teleported back to the arena. All of you. Actually, not these guys, because these guys are dead. You actually didn't see them with Wildfang. Who knows what happened? He killed them. He definitely killed them. You all return.
I thought he was a good guy.
But they're bad guys.
Oh.
Remember, they were criminals. As you appear, suddenly you look and you actually see Wildfang has a ginormous gash upon his chest and back. Part of his cheek is missing. He is wobbly as if he is almost dead. He just turns to you. "Did you save her?"
Yes, we did.
Good. I shouldn't have gone the other path. It was definitely
Clearly.
worse. Good. You see him look towards Galandan, who's standing up on the balcony. You see him grip his axe. But Galandan just smiles. "Congratulations, Amara Angels! You are the ones who succeeded! Pity about all your loved ones. Now, Shu, Dragard, Wildfang, pleasure to meet you, but you are no longer needed. You lost."
What does it look like? What's the Drake Guard's reaction to all this? Because they went after our hostages, right?
They
Like,
went
that we
after
saw?
your hostages, yes. You do see that
What?
William is also grabbing the William, known as the Whetstone, he the trainer, the modern Dragonborn. He's also grabbing his sword, looking at Galandan, and he has quite the furious look in his eye. But then you look at the prince, and the prince is like, "Oh, Potter! I'd like to have spoken to Daddy again, but you know, I guess that's one down."
The prince is just happy.
Yeah.
that
He actually love his dad. What?
Yeah, I totally expected that from the prince, that he would just be like, who cares if like my loved one dies? I just didn't know if William would actually
No, William is
go along
pissed.
with it. Or not.
William is pissed because remember,
No, I meant because all 4 people had to agree on it. And I don't know if you'd actually like keep up with his contract and just follow the prince with whatever he did.
you don't know what happened. You also see as the two kobolds, they are looking in opposite directions, tongue out, very confused, don't know what the hell is going on. I don't think they even realized they were in a competition. You look at them and they probably were just on an outing in their heads. They don't even know what happened. But the
Probably don't even know they had loved ones die.
Yeah.
Like,
Apparently, actually, you noticed none of the people there were like kobolds, so probably Galadon didn't even give them loved ones, or they didn't even have loved ones, or something. But you do see as the prince begins to leave, he's like, well, unfortunately, come along, William. William. You see William staring at Galandan. He takes a deep breath. You see that he is like doing mental math, assessing the situation. He looks towards Wildfang, who's also just glaring at Galandan. And Galandan goes, "Oh, Wildfang, your little girl is where I found her. Don't worry, she is safe. You best go get her. Last I heard, she was in a terrible situation. Something about raiders in the village. I don't know, but it was very complicated." Wildfang releases a growl, and you see him begin to leave, running off. William, seeing Wildfang leave, clearly not liking his odds against Galandan, begins to follow the prince as they all leave. Galadon turns to all of you now. Well, with the losers gone, congratulations, Amara Angels. You had the balls. Oh, sorry, you're all ladies. You have the gall to sacrifice something dear for your goals. How do you feel?
Give us the ring.
Oh, well, there's still the third round.
Yegors is just quiet.
You're not done yet. Remember, even though you're the only competitors, there's still the possibility of failure. Not everyone completes the Festival of Champions. You see,
Violet's going to kind of do like a curtsy bow to Galadon and say, "What would you ask of us next?"
Yes. You see him begin to float down. Young Gala, I see that you're not very happy with me.
You think?
Yes. Is there going to be a problem? He smiles.
Just tell us what we're doing next.
Straight to the point. I liked it! Don't you all like it? And everyone cheers. Ah! Yes, indeed. Very well. First of all, allow me to congratulate you once again. Not only did you beat the battle royale that was round 1, you also beat the trap field sacrifice challenge of round 2. I am very proud of all of you. You have the makings of heroes, whether you know it or not. Because heroes, they make sacrifices. They're not just strong. They do what needs to be done to accomplish a goal, and that is what every age's hero has done. The path to being heroes is never an easy one, my dears. The path to being heroes is not handed to you on a silver platter. The path to being heroes is taken. There are sacrifices, but in the end, it's for the good of many, rather than just the happiness of a few. Do you not agree with this?
Dal is just glaring daggers at Galandan.
Violet's gonna say, but Violet says, huh? Violet's actually not. Violet's going to say, I would say that's a fair assessment.
Indeed. Now, the third challenge, the final round, the one you need to accomplish to gain the ring, and once you do, you will have the ring for yourselves, is very simple. You must meet the past and defeat it. What do I mean by that? You will battle one of 3 figures from the past that I have collected. The spirit of a hero. And you see him wave his hand. And this ghost-like figure of a humanoid being looks like a male, middle-aged, probably a half-elven cross with some kind of genasi, from what you can gather, because of the of it being in a ghostly figure, ethereal figure. It's not very easy to see, but you see it's wearing this full plate of armor and this elaborate magical sword in hand, with wings for handguards and a curved large blade with magical inscriptions upon it, and a shield with also magical inscriptions upon it. Behold, a hero of an age long forgotten. A piece of the hero, at least. A piece that has been collected and constructed. And he has willingly and in a very magnanimous fashion accepted the task of being your third challenge. However, there are 2 other options. You can pick the hero, or you can pick the memory of a demon king. Another image appears. This one, vaguely humanoid. Then you start to realize it is vaguely humanoid, but it is insects. Several insects. Almost like beetles, but with huge mandibles and multiple wings, all gathered together in a cluster that vaguely resembles a humanoid shape. Before you is one of the latest demon kings that has been vanquished a couple of centuries ago. One of the heroes of this very tournament used the blade that he won to defeat this creature. The great demon king, Afrat. The consuming swarm. Although just a memory, a fragment of its full power, it will be a considerable challenge for all of you, should you go for it. So your options right now are the spirit of a hero, the memory of a demon king, or finally, the shard of a betrayer. As this stone begins to float above Violet, immediately you hear
fucking knew
Harson
it.
in your head going, "That's it. I feel it." Hey, Violet. That's it.
I knew it. Violet's just clearly looking nothing like, if anyone was even like looking any further, she's like completely focused on this third figure.
And in front of the stone, this image appears of what you, Violet, and Gala recognize as Harsin. This half-orc with a half-skeletal face, this big scythe, a long cloak that flows almost like smoke, floating there with a furious and anger-filled face looking down upon you. You four may choose and fight any of the creatures that stand before you, and once you defeat that creature, you win the ring. Now choose.
Wait, did he not give any more information on Harson like he did the other two? He just
Sorry.
said the betrayer.
The betrayer. I forgot to say that. Thank you for reminding me. He does say, the great betrayer. A would-be hero who, thousands of years ago, turned his back on the people of the floating islands and aided the Demon King in almost destroying our world and what we know. These three figures, key figures of the world. Before you stand these creatures, and any of the creatures before you, you are able to choose to fight. But choose well. You only get to pick one of them, and you will fight one of them. I will give you a chance to recuperate. I am not sadistic. Your wounds will be healed.
That's me laughing out of character, not
I figured. I am not sadistic.
Not sadistic.
Your wounds will be healed. You will recover. You will be ready for the fight. But quickly, who do you pick? You see as Galadon stands with the hero to the left, the Demon King to the right, and the betrayer above. He stands in the middle, waving his hands to all of them, signaling and smiling as everyone's cheering. What do you all pick? Who do you all pick? We have time. We have time to pick.
I mean,
Well,
the demon,
your characters
Sure,
don't have
right.
time, but yeah. Sorry.
if the
We
Demon
have
King
time.
is defeated, we have a higher chance, maybe?
What was that?
If the Demon King was defeated eventually, it means the hero is stronger. I don't want to.
This is. I do want to point out this isn't the same hero that defeated that Demon King. This Demon King was defeated a few centuries ago. The hero is from way back, according to what he explained. Oh yeah, there's the Jeopardy music. Dun, 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 dun.
Miles gonna say out loud, "There's only one choice," and she's gonna start to not like clearly like we're still discussing it. It's not like she has the authority to act on behalf of all of them, but she's gonna point up towards the image of Harson.
Yeah, she's telling that to the other party members, right?
Yeah.
You want to fight a
Gala-
necromancer, Violet?
Gala's gonna look at
We beat him, and this works out. I don't need my wish. You can both have the remaining wishes and resurrect your loved ones.
Okay, sounds good to me.
She's aggressive to Okinagrosa and to Gala, the ones that wanted a loved one.
Oh
I
yeah,
have no strong
Gala.
preference for any of these opponents, and in fact,
Mic working?
after a good rest,
yeah.
I will be quite effective against a necromancer. So I am fine with this decision as well.
Oh, show your mic is working. They were just starting to talk
okay.
before. Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to say something like I tried like 4 times. I was like, wait a second, no one's acknowledging me.
God,
Hello?
Oshio, nobody listens to you. Shut up.
Hey, Yoshio.
No, go ahead.
Notice
Oshio.
me, senpai.
Gala was just gonna say like Gala just gives a look to Violet and yeah, like even before Violet was gonna point up, Gala was already gonna just be like, yeah, right, yeah, we can go with that one. I agree with Violet. We should go with that one.
You all know what the necromancer is, right?
Sorry, someone called me.
All right.
Oh, I was just gonna say, what just happened? I'm sorry. What did Inagrosa say?
What did Kinogrosa say?
You all know what a necromancer is, okay? It's a very powerful wizard. Okay.
If we beat it and this works out, I won't need my wish.
Okay. That's what's tempting me. Okay.
So, is your choice the shard of a betrayer?
Yes.
I get, yeah.
Yeah.
So be it. He waves his hands and begins to cast a spell. Magic fills you and begins to heal you to full HP.
Hooray!
Is
Hooray!
this
Spell
almost
slots
final?
massive.
Spell slots too.
What? No.
Oh, I hate you so much right
Why do
now.
you hate me so? Why? What did I do?
You said you'd give us a rest, not a heal.
No,
He
no,
said-
it's fine.
He
Listen,
said he'd
it's
give.
fine.
He said he's not sadistic, right? He's not being sadistic. He's not doing.
Well, surely Galandan wants to see a good fight, and he's well
No,
aware that
no.
basically our entire party is casters.
No, Oshio, we're gonna do it. We're gonna win. We don't need
Shut up.
we don't need spell slots, okay? We don't need them.
Yeah. All right.
I have 2 spell slots. It's gonna be more than enough.
Well then.
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
Wait, actually 3. I have 1 to spare.
Actually, no. You didn't let me finish though. He first of all, you can heal yourself to maximum HP if you want.
No, I don't want to actually.
Hey, if you don't want, that's cool. That's cool with me. That's up to.
Hey, forget about it.
Hey.
You know?
I would counterspell that, but I'm out of
Get
familiar with the
back.
spell slots.
And he does snap his fingers. First of all, you do see that the hero and the demon king, they all the images disappear, as you did not pick them. And 4 bottles appear, one in front of each of you, with this blue liquid, while Kinogrosa is doing cartwheels. I don't know why you're doing that, but
I don't know how I did it either.
oh, it's a scroll. It's with the scroll wheel. When you click your token and do the scroll wheel, but as you God damn it, now I'm confused. There we go.
4
Thank you.
potions.
It wasn't
of
working.
some
4
sort in front
potions.
of
Yes.
us.
4 potions with a blue liquid that I will say you recognize the same color of air stones. You may drink these air potions. You are right. You are casters. You may need a little bit of a boost, but not too much. You should have prepared for this. Now we'll allow this. Drink these potions. And get ready. As he begins to float up to the spot where he likes to watch the carnage.
Universal doesn't drink it yet.
Okay. Okay, she doesn't drink it yet.
Gala will
That's-
drink hers.
Will it disappear, or can she just?
No, it doesn't disappear. You can just hold it.
Okay.
Serena drinks it. Gala drinks it. Violet, do you drink it?
Mhm.
Not yet.
Not yet. You're holding on to it.
I
All
just
right.
want to see what the.
Oh, you're using Gala
I'm
and
already-
Serena as test subjects.
So let me see what the
That's
effect
not my
is.
intention.
Yes, yes, I did exactly right.
All right. So these high potions, these high air potions, as you drink them, you do recover spell slots.
Yay.
You will recover the equivalent of your maximum the number of spell slots equal to your maximum spell slots. So basically, you can recover if you're let me see if I can explain this to you.
So
I understand.
I think I understand what you mean. So is it like a
You-
number?
A number
of-
equal to your maximum spell slot.
Yeah.
So if your maximum spell slot for Violet, that you just recover one of your spell slots. That's just it. For Gala, you recover up to 3 spell slots, 3 levels in spell slots. You can recover 1 third level spell slot, 1 second level spell
Yep,
slot, and
three.
1 first level spell slot, or 3 first level spell slots, something like that. For you,
Oh, like that.
yeah, for you, for Kinagrosa and for Serena, you recover basically 5 levels of
Yep,
spells.
I got it. Yep.
So it's basically like your this essentially what this is. It's basically the wizard's ability,
Short rest.
the
yeah.
short rest. Yeah, the wizard's arcane recovery. That's how it works.
Well, I will take myself a 3rd level spell slot and call it at that.
Okay, so you gain your 3rd level spell slot. Great. Serena, what are you recovering?
My 5th level spell slot.
All right. Kinogrosa, what are you recovering?
Yeah, I'll take a 3rd level and a 2nd level.
A 3rd level and a 2nd level. You can click it.
Yeah,
And
I got
for Violet, you just recover your 5th level spell slot because you're a bard.
Yep.
That's how bards work.
That's how bards work.
Warlock.
Alright.
What is this bard nonsense that you guys are talking about? I don't know what you mean.
Yes. So as you
Okay.
drink
So
it,
okay. So it's just one Stargrass. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
I assume.
I'm just gonna point this out loud just because I can't look at my screen right now.
Yeah.
Or what were you saying?
What do you?
I'm
what
just
do you-
gonna say.
Yes. Yes.
in
Go on.
Fairness, I might also be before doing it casting Death Ward on myself, but since we're about to find a Necromancer, but I don't know what my actual available spell slots are.
Oh, he's not.
My
He's not
spells-
letting
my
you
spell
to,
list is off the top of my
cast
head.
anything to prepare. He's just letting you
Because-
drink, and he's gonna start. It's gonna start the battle. The whole preparation.
Oh, so we can't even do anything before.
No. You're,
drinking it.
the moment you start drinking it is the moment he starts summoning. So that's what's happening. All right. This
Okay,
if
then I
you're
guess
gonna
yeah,
do it,
just
you're gonna have to
drinking it.
use it.
All right.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to use it as during combat. But as you are drinking, you feel the magic returns. Not fully, but some of your magic return. But at the same time, he casts a spell. You see the stone that was floating above him with the image of Harson begins to float down. That image fades, but then it starts to get replaced in front of you as shadows coalesce around the stone and a more tangible form of the half orc that you, of the yes, the half orc that you seen before begins to appear. Harson, with a wicked, anger-filled face. Immediately you feel as this almost like a blast of pure anger begins to fill the arena. Everyone in the stands begins to stand up and rage angrily. All of the rage you've accumulated towards Galandan. Yes. All of the rage that you accumulated towards Galandan begins to amplify. You begin to feel the rage that is permeating from this shard of Harson. And as he completely reforms, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
So, oh man, final boss of the season. Oh wow, it's Harson again, man. This is like
It's almost like
this
Harson's
is like the in an anime when the second season, it's like, oh, it's the same guy from before, just powered up.
But is it
Almost
the
like
same?
Arson is a central character of our story.
It's wait. To be
I
fair,
will say,
to be
as
fair,
soon
Cute that you think Galandan isn't the final boss.
yeah. Also, to be fair, I will say this: the Harson you fought in second season wasn't actually Harson. It was a guy pretending to be Harson. This is more Harson than you've ever
I
faced
know, I'm
before.
Yeah.
So
But
we're going with like a
It's-
Kingdom Hearts type scenario.
You know
where
what?
It's like, no, it wasn't
Sure.
really Harson, but this time it is.
Wait,
Trust me, bro.
Is this a
I
fraction
will say,
of
as
his
Well, you see,
Earth?
what it
As
is
soon as
in,
Massive,
in
you
Kingdom
started-
Hearts
Everyone's
is
talking at the
that-
same time.
What it is that in Kingdom Hearts, Terra Xehanort, which is when
Okay,
Xehanort
let's just cut Seb
okay.
off right now.
had amnesia.
Okay,
Fun
listen.
for
Okay,
Kingdom
listen.
Hearts
Kingdom
War.
Hearts talk is worse than Genshin
Ancient
Let's-
talk.
Lies.
You are okay, Sev. You are not starting Kingdom Hearts talk. You are
We don't have
not.
5 hours.
You are not starting Kingdom Hearts talk. We are now. I am now going to find someone to raid because we are not starting Kingdom Hearts talk. Like, it's not worse than
It's-
Genshin talk, but it's almost as bad.
Hey, come on.
It's more
Genshin
confusing,
War
actually.
is so much simpler. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is just way
Yeah,
too complex.
but Genshin talk has gacha and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Kingdom Hearts talk does well whenever they have to get lore from the gacha game.
Session.
Also,
Keep the
Osho.
talk on the session.
Also, Osho, you were
Uh,
saying, you were trying to say something, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
To be fair, Massive, don't
I-
take it personally what I said.
I know, I was
my
trying
immediate
to
thought
say
was
something.
pocket.
Okay,
My
bye,
second thought
bye,
was-
bye, RB. RB has
RB.
to go, so bye, RB.
Yeah. Like, I would have accepted the challenge.
I
of-
don't have to go. I'm just trying
You-
to talk.
You're breaking up. That's what you're
I don't-
doing.
No, I'm just trying to talk.
Everyone's
Sorry,
trying to
sorry,
talk.
RB.
Everyone's trying to talk over each other. What is happening today? This is not normal. Also, we're rating these people. I don't know these people. I never know these people, but we're rating someone playing D&D, and they have a very, very cute setup and very, very cute characters. I love this. So, and they're playing the Radiant Citadel, which is
Oh my gosh,
which is
Massive's
very
not
cute.
raiding me, shaking my head.
yeah. I want to rate. I want
Guess
to
we're
rate.
not friends anymore.
We're not friends anymore.
come
I
on.
hate no. I wanted to go back to rating people playing D&D
Yeah.
because D&D needs to share the love with D&D.
Yeah.
But yeah, show these people love. Also, go if you don't know Oshio. Why? Of course you know Oshio. You're here. You know
Go follow
Oshio.
Massive, actually.
Yeah, go follow Oshio. Go follow Sev. Go follow RB and Spyro. Even though, just follow them. Just follow them.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Just follow them
trail
around.
them.
Yeah, just trail
follow
them.
them at night.
Stream coming in
Ow.
next,
Oh no.
next stream coming in 21 and 24.
I'll
Uh-huh.
be
You are a robot, RB. I'm sorry. I'm rating. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, no, let me check.